Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Bargain Bin, a show about speedrunning games all under $20. I'm your host, Midnight Vesper, and if you're new here, here's how it works. For more current/digital games, we'll be looking at digital stores like Steam, GOG, itch.io, Ubisoft, etc. to look at the list/MSRP price. For retro games, we're going to be using a wide assortment of price charting, wide assortment of websites to look at the loose price of the game. We don't count any sales or discounts as they vary at time of purchase. I have it on a script and I still messed it up. That's how I feel. Anyways, we have a couple announcements real fast. Flame Fatales will be having its next all-women speedrunning event, Flame Fatales, in late August. Type in !FF in chat or go to gamesdonequick.com/Flame Fatales for more information. And of course, Summer Games Done Quick is coming up June 26th. Just a little bit over a month away. Prize submissions are now open. Go to gamesdonequick.com for more information. So on to our amazing show we got going on. We're going to have a plethora of games, so let's go ahead and go straight into the first one, Songbird Symphony, with our host of Legally Cute here on Hotfix, Cutie SR. How are you?
I'm good. I'm hiding. I'm really good. Nice to be here. Thank you for having me. I'm super excited to play this and speedrun it. Please forgive me. I am a little rusty, but we'll get through this. We'll be fine. But I submitted this for Flame Fatale, so yeah, I gotta get going. But I am ready to put on an exciting show, and it's gonna be quite interesting and entertaining. I'm gonna laugh my butt off. So get ready to laugh your butt off because it's gonna be funny. Yes, I am happy to be here, and thank you for having me.
Of course.
So, I am going to take over and do a countdown of starting from 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, just kidding. Don't. Okay. Just kidding. Okay, let me get out of this so that I'm going to give enough proper time for timing purposes. So, basically, that was me showing you how the game started. I had to override the previous game because Rue forgets these little things. So, for Songbird Symphony, when I start, I'm going to count again. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so I had to start a new game. Whoops. So this is Songbird Symphony. It's cute. The storyline's amazing. I kind of want to sing, but we'll see how I feel. And yeah, just disclaimer, I might sing. But also, I'm actually not going to be doing too much. It's a rhythm puzzle platformer game, but you'll see on the when the songs come, you'll see what's going to happen. There's going to be a sound that you're going to get used to. So Midnight, you're going to have to start counting how many times you hear a certain sound, but I'll let you know when we get there.
Okay.
You'll be surprised. So this is like the intro. We're just we're easing you into it, being like, oh, hey, we're like, what's going on? And so trying to get you into the rhythm tutorial. This is kind of a way that you could start doing it. There is no way to skip it. So we have to we have to do it. So definitely always got to get through this. Oops, that was too early. So as you can see, there's excellent, good, and great. It's kind of like any rhythm game, but these right now don't really apply to anything, but there will be grades. However, my grade throughout this whole entire speedrun is going to be C. You'll see. Sorry, I got distracted with that last note because I'm just super excited to show. Okay, so this is a storyline. We're waking up. And what is this? Also in chat for anyone who's interested in birdies. We have a lot of birdies. Tell me all the birds. And Midnight, let me know when everybody tells me all the birdies. So
There have been a good amount of... I've actually seen a couple Songbird Symphony emotes, I believe.
Oh, yay! Yay, cool. Yay. I am not looking at chat. I'm sorry. Just because right now I'm going to take my concentration on the speedrun. But... right now, I am playing the game in English. It's not the fastest text, but hey, there's room to grow. The community for Songbird Symphony, it's still small, but I would say, there's room to grow. And, you know, it's always encouraging to have more speedrunners in the speedrunning community. I did see a new runner that just posted 3 days ago, I believe. And so that was really cool to see. But right now, so we're kind of doing these little like tasks throughout the whole entire world. So we're on the first level and we're getting these notes, as you notice. There's a reason why I want to get all these notes. They're important for later, definitely more so in the snow level. So I'm going to get as many as I can right now because they're easy to get, as well as, you know, they're required. So, but basically at this point in time, we want to get, we have to get 15 notes, basically. And then there'll be notes that we get later on, but you'll see as we progress. So right now we're kind of like going through this area. This is all like, you know, I'm just pushing this right now. But yeah, so kind of getting more of the storyline a little bit. I kind of don't want to spoil the storyline for anyone who is interested in seeing that. So basically at this point in time, we are going to be having like our first intro. So for this song in particular, this is required to do the actual like rhythm bass part. But after this, you're going to see what's going to happen. So I'm going to just focus on this just a tiny bit. So basically, you are required to do this.
And that's the thing mostly about rhythm games is you have to, since it is a rhythm game, there's that sense of, you know, rhythm to where you have to concentrate on knowing exactly where the beat is, where the offbeat is, where a 16th note is, a 32nd note, et cetera, et cetera.
Yes. But in this game, there's a nice little surprise. I just can't wait to get to the second song to show you. I'm so excited. There's going to be a sound. And once I say you hear the sound, start counting from there.
Chat may have to help me on that one. Also, chat is loving the animation of this.
Aw, I'm glad. I do too. I'm just kidding. It's a great game. Even just casually, it's a fun little indie game.
It's fun for me because I've played this game. I've been able to know a little bit about Songbird Symphony. And when I do these rhythm games, I don't pay attention to the animation. I'm more focused on the rhythm, and just the animation in the background is just amazing.
Yeah. Well, and especially with like all the little birds and everything, because there's so many birds in this. So it's nice. And you interact with like all the birds too. And the storyline, like I said, I don't want to spoil it too much. I know there won't be too much context, but basically I'll kind of help the storyline. Because there's nice surprises. Okay, so you hear that one sound? That... We're going to hear that a lot. We're going to hear it a lot.
Was that 3?
You'll see, yeah. So we will get graded. So this is not going to give me an S. I think I'm going to get like an A. Yeah. So basically, if you miss like more than 3, then you'll get an A. But that grading system that we saw, so this game, don't mind me what I'm doing. So this game has a grading system with each and every single song. With each and every single song, of course, you want to get S. Eventually, at some point, I would love to see a S category for the community. I know we're like small and it's still growing, but I would definitely recommend that. But yeah, so right now I'm just going to do a little bit more like menial little task just to get this part done. We're going to get these frogs married. Look at, oh, they're so happy. Come on.
The frog's got a top hat.
Yep. Yeah, it's so cute. They got married. Yay, we're all married. I think everyone should get married like that. Just, you know, just get married like that. There you go. Sorry, I meant to jump on that little sloth guy because this is supposed to happen. I love the drum for this part. It's like one of my favorites. So as we're just kind of traversing around, whoops, I was supposed to go right. Haha, just kidding. I need to go to where those spiders are. So we are just getting the notes, like I said. So I needed this bee to follow me to get to these flowers so I can get this note as well. I have to have 15. So it's important to get as many in the beginning. I mean, honestly, like the routing is still being worked on. So there's no final way to get those notes. There's probably, either easier way to get the notes, I meant to say. I went the wrong way, so I needed to go this way. My apologies. But yeah, so I'm getting slightly distracted. But basically at this point in time, you could get roads in different areas too. So like I know the person that's been speedrunning this recently, they had a different way of getting the notes, and they got the notes like in different places. Hello, game, thank you. But basically, yeah, that's not finalized, and anyone who wants to be interested in the speedrun, it's very easy. I would recommend anyone to play it. It's cute, adorable, fun, and honestly, once I show you a cool little trick, you're gonna be like, okay, yeah, this is a great speedrun. But basically, right now, we're waiting for this character, Mr. Owl. So in the storyline, Mr. Owl is very important, and that is all I'm gonna say for now.
So does Mr. Owl tell us how many licks to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
No. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Maybe like 6 times though. not 3 times. Yeah, so this owl is like definitely one of our main characters. We have 2 so far. And then there will be more to come. So watch this. Just watch. Just watch. This is going to be funny. I can't wait for your reaction.
I'm on a little bit of a delay, so. Wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Wait. Just wait. And you can do this for every single song throughout the rest of the game. The game does not punish you. And you always get a C. And this is actually, I mean, you could do this 2 ways. So the fastest way is not doing it and not have that progress bar show up, but there's still a prompt that shows up and it's still timed. But the other faster way is just getting S's all the time so that the bar is going up super fast. They're about the same in terms of time. It's kind of funny. I discovered this recently, so I was just like, oh, okay, sure. I think maybe the last few songs I'll start doing rhythm stuff, but we'll see. But this is a good, nice handbrake, for real. Like, you literally, that's it. Like, you don't have to, like, yeah. This is why I'm like saying this is a great speed run because you get handbrakes. So, but you hear this trumpet a lot. So.
Handbrakes are important as speedrunners. A lot of, as myself, who's done RPG speedruns, you get into that button mashing trend, which can actually, over time, damage. So it's important to have these type of games where it's like, yeah, we're going to speedrun, we get little breaks so we can actually rest our hands and all that information. Also, I've lost track of how many times the trumpet has happened. I've already lost this.
That's why, yeah, because this is the first song, and these are timed songs. They're always timed. They're always the same. It's no requirement to pass it. You always get a C. But so that's why I was saying during the tutorial is required because that is going to grade you A or S automatically. It's easy to get the tutorial down, but that is required. So but after the tutorial, all the songs are not required. It's kind of funny. See? I got a C. Look at that. I did so good. So we got a new note. And see, there is a prompt there, but it's not, it's not as long as if I were to get graded. It's kind of funny. I know that's a weird way to play a video game and speedrun it, but hey, the things you do. So I hope that was a nice surprise.
That was great. All I'm seeing in chat right now is just trumpets and honks and honk emotes.
We're going to have way more. We're going to have, what do you call it? We're going to have way more. Just, oh God, there's going to be so many. I meant to go up to the balcony. The game memorized my whys. Why? So I am playing on a Xbox. kind of a specialized Xbox controller. It's the Razer version of the Wolverine Ultimate. So, but I use this for speedrunning because I learned during speedrunning I was breaking my controllers, especially when it came to Ori and the Blind Forest randomizers. And I kept on breaking like this for Dash. So I now have a speedrunning controller and non-speedrunning controller so I can play casually.
So that does bring about an interesting question, because I noticed you were playing on a controller, and I know this is on multiple consoles. Is there a difference? Can you play this on keyboard, mouse, or controller? And if so, is there a difference to the run at all?
The keyboard part, I don't have too much knowledge on, to be honest with you, because it's still like a small community in that regards. But I don't mind testing this out because, you know what? It would be interesting to find out. Yeah, so in terms of the controller, though, in my opinion, it's just easier. I always think it's easier because you have like the freedom to basically, I don't know, like with keyboards, I like keyboards, but a lot of times I have to always rebind them, especially like depending on what games I'm playing. If I'm playing like a first person shooter, I am always rebinding my things, or an MMO. I'm rebinding the keys for sure. Like I know for like Ori, you know, that's a really good question for Ori in the Definitive Edition, because there are a lot of KBM versus controllers, and there are differences between controller and KBMs. But for this game, I would still have to kind of research it on still, to be honest with you. But if there is someone from the community that's in chat that could totally answer this question, totally happy to hear this answer.
So with that, there was a follow-up question in chat. Is there a difference between PC and console?
So right now I'm playing on the PC. I don't know about the Nintendo Switch, because this game is on the Nintendo Switch, but I've only ran this on Steam, so I don't know. That's a good question. I would say I don't have enough knowledge. Like I said, this community is very, very small. It's like maybe less than 10 people, and I don't even think there's like an official Discord. So it's still like new, and we would love more people. I would love more people, because honestly, like it is a fun, nice, chill speedrun just to be like, oh, this is great to kind of like take a few hours and just like relax, and then like, you know, it's not hand crazy and everything like that. Okay, so we have to do this part. We have to tell our friend to stay here. So Egbert is basically like our little companion that's going to be with us throughout our whole most of our run. Most of it. I wouldn't say all of it, but most of it. So Egbert is important. So I would do... Whoops. There you go. It didn't validate that for some reason. No, I fell. No. There's enough time that you could have blind move it to the left. I didn't do it. That's fine. I'll just blind over here. Just, you know, that's fine. But yeah, you could time that so that you can get to this next part where you're going to meet the woodpecker. So you're going to have like this whole thing going on. So what's going on in the storyline? There's a woodpecker. We were with chickens earlier, right? So we were in the chicken palace, and the chicken palace was like, well, they're making a statue for us, so can you talk to the woodpecker? And then the woodpecker's like, yeah, I'm making the statue, but, you know, I got to tell you everything that's going on with me. So so we're going to learn about the woodpecker while we just sit here and relax. So any questions? Or we could just vibe out to the music. It's always fun. Or we can have a sing-along, whichever we want to do. There's so many things to do.
I really enjoy how it has the bouncing ball, because that just reminds me so much of myself. I'm going to show a little bit of my age, I feel. But just when I was a kid growing up and you had those sing-alongs from like the early PBS shows, and they had the little bouncing ball to kind of dictate actually where you're going and everything like that.
Yeah, I remember those Disney videos that you're talking about. I'm showing my age now too.
Yeah.
But I remember those and being like, you know, a little kid, and you're sitting there and you're singing along and you're like, you know, a whole new world. You know what I mean? Like you start doing the sing-alongs. With this one, it's like the sing along and then the rhythm. That's what I don't know. It's kind of fun in that regards. But I'm sorry. Is everybody laughing that I'm not even... I'm sorry. I can't get over it. It makes me laugh on the inside. I mean, okay, you can do this, but you have to get S. So you have to be so perfect that's how you're going to save time.
So is it a almost like on opposites? So if you try to go for an S and maybe get like a B or an A, does that impact the length of the run?
Yeah, it does. You'll lose time, which is kind of funny. I know it's like not that much time, but if you add up okay, so let's say you lose 5 seconds versus 1 second or 2 second or 3 second, right? That adds up over time. So if you were to get a B, yeah, just don't do it. I know that sounds bad, but so the way that the progress bar, it's kind of like in Cuphead, right? Like the progress bar of the boss in Cuphead, it shows where you were at with the boss, but it takes time and animation. So yeah, it's just better just to have that small prompt pop up and then call it a day. But I mean, you could do one or the other. Top tier runners have S's. And so that's why they have really good times. Top tier runners have sub 2 hours.
So I did see a couple questions about this kind of popping up in chat. If anyone was interested about learning about Songbird Symphony, where would be a good place for them? Is there, I know we have stuff on speedrun.com, but are there tutorials to help learn?
Honestly, the best way, and I am doing something right now. Sorry, please forgive me. I'll explain this in a second after I'm done continuing explaining this part. So basically, with Songbird Symphony, what do you call it? So let me just do this really quick, and then I'll get to that part. Let me just get to the next part, and then I'll be happy to answer that question.
Yeah.
So we're going to get to this one. And then once we're in the song, I'll be answering the question. Okay, so we're in the next song. So basically, to answer that question, not really, but if you have any questions for me or any of the runners, I know that, we do have basically a leaderboard, and then you can watch the video, and then you could always ask me questions like, oh, okay, well, I saw in this person's run, they did this, is it better or not? And I'll be happy to answer that question. Because like I said, it's still small, and, we're happy to grow. And, if there ever was to have a Discord, then I'm totally down to do a Discord for this one. I know that if you look at speedrun.com, Songbird Symphony, though, there is a few people, me, and then a newer runner, and then Ulvid. Please forgive me, Ulvid, if I said that wrong. I know we're the most active at the moment. But definitely, if you want to ask me any questions, I'm happy to provide my information to anyone. The other thing that I did earlier was I did a save state where I saved before I went into the actual song, and then after the song was over, I quit, and then I went back to that save point, and it still saved my progress, because after each song, it saves automatically, and these songs are always events. So in the game, it recognizes okay, well, this event happened in the storyline, so now we can progress with the storyline. So that's what I did earlier to explain what I was doing, because you'll see it throughout the run. It will happen 2 more times. No, I might have 3 more times.
I appreciate the bopping of Egbert.
Yeah. Yeah. Egbert's just sitting there being
just grooving.
Yeah. See, is it nice to just chill? I could actually chill. I could actually be I don't know. You could dance. You could be silly. I love this, personally. Yeah. It's good to fail. It's a weird message.
Over here just grooving.
Oh, good.
I
Good.
saw with a couple of like dancing emotes and a trumpet emote, and a couple more dancing emotes and a trumpet emote.
If anyone's taking count on the number of times you hear the trumpet, I would love to hear it. Yeah, but anyone honestly, like, easy speedrun to get into. The routing would take a bit, and the puzzle platform takes a little bit, but other than that, it's a lot of fun. So like you'll see me even what do you call it? You'll see me even like have a few moments, and that's what I'm rusty on. So other than that, though, it's a pretty straightforward speedrun.
It's okay to every now and then, to have that chill speed run. You get the always intense stuff, and then we get to the nice chill runs where you can just kind of sit back and relax, and because relaxing is important.
Yes, I agree. All right, so we have to go all the way down because we do need to go this way. So we need to get out of here. We don't want to be in this area anymore. So because of that event happening, whoops. There you go. My bad. So sometimes I will get quiet during the run just because I'm going to be focusing on the sound, because it is a lot of sound. You could probably eventually speedrun enough to just do it visually, but it's honestly more important to get the sound down. Okay, so another song. So I'm just going to sit here. To give some context to the story, so we got done with the chicken palace. We gave the statue. Statue was yay, happy days, allowed to get through the palace. And now we're meeting this gang with another mysterious bird, a masked bird per se. For some reason, it reminds me of V for Vendetta. I don't know why. Don't ask me why, but it does. Maybe the mask part. I mean, we don't have the remember the 5th of November, but it rhymes. There's things that rhymes. So I don't know. But I do want to see theories on storyline from this point forward, since these characters are introduced and you will see them throughout the game. This is so hard. I'm so tired. This is so hard. But yeah. So I'm just gonna, yeah.
It's just miss.
Yep. Oh, we should count how many misses we're doing too. Oh man. Miss. I'll start singing that. I hope everyone's entertained by this because it's actually pretty funny. But yeah, so with these birds that we see right now, we're gonna have to see them throughout the run. Like I said, they are important to the storyline, and I can't give much context because I don't want to spoil anything for anyone who wants to know more about the storyline.
I did see in chat that someone said that they all remind them, or they all kind of give a West Side Story vibe, and I totally see that.
You know what? I can see that too, with the jackets and the gold chain.
Yeah,
I can see that too. It's actually pretty, and the sunglasses too. But my favorite, so when you do get to interact with each of these members, I'm gonna say, because I don't want to say they're a gang, but I don't know, what is it called when the birds are like a flock? It's a flock together kind of thing.
Birds of a feather flock together.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm sorry, this is just so funny. A part of me wants to start doing the rhythm just to be but I know if I touch it, it's gonna mess me up. It's just so weird. Yeah. There you go. But I don't know if you can actually hear that through my mic, so I'll just start singing it if we want. Yeah. But so yeah. I honestly am glad to be sharing this today. I know it's kind of a weird, quirky game speedrun, but that's kind of what I like. That's why I like indie games, honestly. I like learning games, and so I'm I'm a learner speedrunner is how I would like to define myself. I like to learn the video game and play the speedrun and de-rest it anytime I want to when I want to like get back to the game. Because I like to play a lot of video games. So, but yeah, so in terms of like a rhythm game though, this is definitely interesting.
I did see in chat that the word is gaggle for many birds being together.
Gaggle? Okay, it's gaggle?
As someone who actually has a pet bird, I did not know that.
Same. I didn't even know that either. I didn't realize. Yeah. Thank you. Boop, 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 boop. With a little beep. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop.
Look at the dancing. The dance.
Boop, boop, boop.
It's giving all it's got.
Boop, 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 boop. All right, I'm gonna stop. I don't want to do it the whole time, but I just wanted to tell you, I'm doing it once the timing of it. A part of me, so this is not in my nature to sit here and not like do the rhythm game because, how do I put it? I played violin for 7 years or 8, close to 8. And I was also playing the clarinet for 4, and then I played the xylophone for 2. So to sit here and not do anything is like weird because, how do I put it? It's not in my nature, but at the same time, it's entertaining, and I get a nice little break. And this is a nice break to get.
Breaks are important. It's always good to get up, stretch, get some water, hydrate. All that's always incredible. And also in chat is correcting me that gaggle, I think it's what I'm hearing in chat, is actually more so for geese. Flock is more generic for birds, and then there's other terms for other birds. From what I'm seeing in chat.
Gotcha. I did so good during that fight. So good. So proud of myself.
As always, I love this poor bird is singing its heart out until it's out of breath and you're just staring at it.
Yeah. All I did was just sit here and be like, yeah, and? Yeah. Oh, man, this is a speedrun. I love the speedrun. But yeah, so what's going on with those birds? Did we have any theories with what's going on there? I just was kind of curious. I have a question for chat. I want to know everyone's theories so far in regarding their what do you call it? The storyline.
There are people in chat who have played this, so.
Oh, they're spoiling. No, it's spoiling. No, don't spoil.
They're not spoiling it. They're not spoiling it.
Good. And yes, I'm having a conversation inside a tree. This is normal. Everything's normal.
I mean, that's where I get the best reception on my phone is in the tree.
Yeah, exactly. You just sit there in the tree and you're just having a conversation with someone.
Trees give amazing Wi-Fi.
They do. They really do. So we're in the Forgotten Cavern, and so it's funny because this character that's coming up, this character is going to be someone that has like my name, oddly enough. Oh, hey, look who's back. Okay, I lied a little bit earlier. Egbert did go away for a minute, but guess what?
What?
Egbert's back!
Yeah.
Yay.
Egbert.
What can I do without you,
Everyone's
Egbert?
favorite egg.
Yay. How it just waddles around. So we are going to go this way, and then we're going to go this way. Don't mind me. So at this point in time, we have to go all the way down to get this. All right, so let's just put that down, and then it's going to cut a cutscene, and then we got to go up. And we wanted that note. So we're going to just take this little cart for a ride, just rock around. Egbert's standing in place, not moving, but I am. So we're just going to keep talking while I'm moving. So we're going to continually go up. Okay, stay there. No, Egbert. There you go.
I did see in chat in terms of what someone who's never played this may think the opinion is, and I'm going to try and summarize it in a way that I'm going to basically kind of rephrase it in the sense that they're thinking that the bird cannot sing, so we're trying to collect musical notes to help the bird sing. If I'm understanding that.
Yes, I have forgotten that. Yes, we are. That is actually the key thing to this whole overall storyline. So thank you. I do appreciate that because I did forget to provide that. And that is like the most important critical information to the storyline. Oh, hey, what's that? They're feet. Okay, bye feet. We're going to find out what those are soon.
Oh. Was not expecting feet.
Yeah, big feet. Yay. So as you notice, I'm getting like notes as I'm randomly going along, but I'm not sitting there being like note frenzy because I'm not too worried about my notes and how many I'm at right now. So just something to kind of notate. But that's the reason why we need the notes is for the doors, because there's going to be several points in the speedrun where the doors require the notes. So that's why you get the notes in the beginning. Now, the only thing I need to work on is my note routing. All right. Sniff.
Oh, Big Bird is crying.
Yeah.
Aw.
By the way, the name, my real life name was mentioned in here. Just saying. I like my name. Just saying. But yeah, so that bird has my name. And so therefore, favorite character of all time. And yes, I'm doing a save point on purpose. So we're gonna go and ooh, wait. I need to go up. Just kidding. I meant to go right because we have to. So there's a reason why the big bird was crying, and we're gonna find out why. So the big bird's feelings were essentially hurt because of a few of basically in this area, the Vice Paradise, where we have like all these, wonderful birds going on and everything like that. And yeah, this place could get confusing on where to go. It's actually pretty big and in terms of like the level. But to get to where you just need to go is just go right here. So Cassie's having an issue with these three birds in particular. And basically we're now like trying to be like, come on, that's not nice. Don't be bullies. And so now we're going to have a battle with them being like, guess what? I'm going to defend Cassie, basically. There we go. I'm just going to... nice stretch break. Actually, we can do stretches. Here you go. But yeah, so as we are a little bird, we don't know what kind of bird we are. So that's kind of giving context to the storyline. And as we're trying to explore this universe, we are encountering each bird. But the owl asked us to get all the notes from all the animals so that the owl can help us find our voice and identify who we are as a bird. So that's what the most important premise behind the whole storyline is. And I hope that I didn't miss anything else. Is there anything else I'm missing, chat? So, yeah. Now I'm just like enjoying the song. Out of all the songs, there's an amazing amount of songs. But I would say that this would probably be in my top 3.
The bird on the complete right is wearing a monocle.
Yep.
The monocle.
Yeah.
It's great.
I like how, so if you notice, each bird is singing. That's each note that's singing with it. So like, if you notice, like the way that they're bobbing their heads, that's like the notes that I'm supposed to be hitting. Isn't that interesting?
It's very interesting. And when I play this game, I never noticed that. That's one of the fun things I really enjoy about rhythm games, and that when you're watching someone play versus you playing them, it's almost like a completely different experience.
Mm-hmm. Well, and when you run enough times for this one, like you start noticing those little details. Like you see like the stuff that you love and you like, and you're like, oh my God, this is cute. But then you start being like, okay, Wait a minute. Those birds are bobbing their heads to the movement of the notes. So that's really cool. So I'm just kind of just waiting here. Just waiting. Each of these songs, I haven't timed all of them, but they are all timed and they're long, like in terms of just like a speed run. Because these are not skippable. Like these songs you have to go through in order to progress in the storyline. So you have to do this. So that's kind of like one thing I wanted to do as well is start timing these and see like, you know, what's the automated time per song. Because in a way, this is like your boss fights. You know what I mean?
What's interesting is when I remember the first time I played this, and you get to the scene where it's just they're all in complete. It all looks like almost like chaos in a way. But it's as long as you know kind of like where 16th notes are and how everything lines up. But like the first time you watch it, your eyes just widen and you're like, oh no.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we are gonna quit, and then we're gonna go back into the game. So I did a save quit right there. There's a reason why we want to do that, because then we just go from here. We fly all the way down to Cassie. So there we go. And then this will be our next point, and then we have another song. So now we get to chills. What's up?
Two things. First off, chat just said you have 0 wrong hits, and that's impressive.
It is impressive.
The second was a question that could this be considered a modern day rap battle?
Ooh. I don't know. What do we think? What do you think, Midnight?
I like it because it's a call and response.
Yeah.
They're singing out the notes and then you respond to that. So it could be considered that. If you really think about that, that would be a really good comparison.
Yeah. I would say yes, with like a little bit of like variety, if that made sense. Like there's definitely like this song is slow, and you know, you could tell it's really somber and dark, and you know, we're trying to kind of match the theme with this cavern and everything like that. But Cassie, you know, is like, oh my goodness, thanks for standing up for me. Thanks for standing up to those bullies. And so then she'll start telling her side of the stories through the song. So I would say it is a rap battle in a weird way, because you have like Cassie going against the 3 birds. Forgive me I forgot the name of the birds were, but basically like with each bird, they're kind of having like these little mini battles. So I would say, yeah, to a degree. Or kind of like, if anyone knows about like the series where it's like Deadpool versus Deathstroke, who is it? The death battles. I'm thinking of it more like that in a weird way.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like the YouTube series I used to watch. I might have dated myself with that one. I don't know if they're still around either.
Are you talking about ERB?
Is it ERB? I thought it was Death Battles.
Probably the same concept.
Okay. Because after this, I'm going to be like looking it up. I haven't seen it in a long time, but it's when like, you know, in the early thousands, they were like pretty huge. It was like a YouTube group. And they always
there are a couple of them out there.
Okay. So there's a couple of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a couple of them out there. The biggest one would probably be Epic Rap Battles of History.
Yeah. So I know that one, and those ones are like one of my favorites, where like you have these like rap battles with like historical figures, and then like, oh gosh, those are so good. But I also like there's like when they compare the heroes, you know what I mean, being like, who would win, Goku or Vegeta, or Goku or Kirby, or I don't know, weird stuff like that.
Goku and Kirby in a rap battle. That would be interesting.
That would be interesting. So we're just kind of sitting here listening to the song, having a nice good time. If you notice with this song, they introduce the blind notes. So each song gets more complicated as you go along, right? So basically, like the last song, it incorporated like double notes, like 2 notes at the same time, basically. This one's incorporating like, you know, the blind parts, because eventually these will go away. If they haven't already. I haven't been watching it, to be honest. I've been kind of chilling. But like they're blinking right now. Eventually they'll just go away. I think it's like the last part it does it on. But it will occur again later on in the, what do you call it? In the speedrun. Oh, imagine doing that line. So many misses. I'm so proud to be a miss.
so There's a point where I'm like, the game may just be like, no, we're just going to keep it up.
Yeah. But it's funny. I will always get a C. Always get a C. I never get enough. Which I think is super funny. All right. So we got a C. Look at us. We got a C. Surprise. Woo. And we got a new note.
Look at those wrong hit. That 0 wrong hit.
Mm-hmm.
Just great.
Mm-hmm. And all you have to do is just put down your controller. So now we're going to be going into the next zone. And Cassie's going to help us out with this. Oh, give Cassie a hug. Oh, it's so weird to say my own name. So, yeah. So basically at this point in time, oh, so cute. I know that you could probably do like a save state right here as well, but I haven't timed that yet. So I'm just going to take just take it right now and just go. But at this point we had to climb all the way up top. And then we're going to the next zone. The next zone, I would say, is like almost my favorite zone. There's a lot going on. So we're going to have another battle. And we're going to see these characters again. But this time, we're fighting a different character. So for this song, this one's going to be really cool. I would say this would be like my top 5. So the other one would be above this one, but I like this one a lot because you hear more like of the drums, basically. If you like bass music sounds, this is a good one. So like deep notes, basically. Or if you like drums.
We're entering the world of dubstep.
No. No. Where are you getting your information from? No. Mm-hmm. Or like that, yeah. And then be like, yeah, it's cute. I like Egbert's too, where it's just sitting there being like, I can't do like a shivery too well because I'm not an egg, but imagine that's what I would imagine it would be Egbert. So I would say the hardest part of this speedrun is actually the like puzzle solving. Once you get that memorized and get that down, then like it's easier to get better times. Because then you just instantly know, like, oh, okay, well, I memorized these notes on this area to solve this puzzle problem. So, yeah. It's just so weird just to sit here and, like, chill. Speedruns that encourage you to chill. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know, like, it's kind of interesting finding those kind of games because you enjoy the speedrun in a different way, if that made any sense. Like, I played Ori and the Blind Forest. I played Cuphead. Those are high-intensity speedruns. The movement in them, especially Cuphead. So Ori's more like movement and trick-based, but if you do it and you spend a good amount of time practicing, you will get the tricks down. You will be able to have your muscle memory, it's amazing what muscle memory does, actually. And Cuphead, it's mainly positioning based. Once you know the positions, you're able to kind of get things down, and everything else on the screen is just not as distracting. Because like if you're in this position, you're not going to get hit, or if you are in this position, you're going to get hit. So that's kind of the secret to Cuphead. Also, both of those communities, shout out to both of them. Shout out to all the communities, honestly. Every community like I'm involved with or been in part of, there are amazing people in there. So I am going to give my shout outs to that right now since I have time. But also like, it's just my point of learning different styles of different games provide different outlooks to speedruns. Because I could totally tell my thought process is different when I'm doing a randomizer versus doing like an any percent out of bounds for ordering the definitive edition. But like, I don't know, that's what's so fun about speedrunning is that you have so many varieties in it that like, it's super easy and flexible, and most people are very welcoming. Like, I would say a lot of indie Discords are very welcoming. And I know like there's some speedruns that I'm interested in learning, and like I'm super excited to learn them because of the community. So like there's many reasons to speedrun. It's hard to answer that question like what got you into speedrunning? I would say it's basically the variety of it, but yeah, just a little tidbit of, you know, information since we have time. So yeah. I walk a couple miles. I will walk 500 miles, and I will walk 500 more to be the me that walks 500 miles. Yeah, I did change the words. Ba-da-da-da. And then everybody chimes in. Ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Sorry, I had to do that. As you can tell, I love music. Yeah, so I would say when it comes to rhythm games and speedrunning, I would say I'm not an expert, but it's fun. It's definitely something that is like, I would say is an untapped, like, not, it's just untapped, I think. I think like rhythm games, there's so many out there, and there's so many that are different and have different play styles, and they're all just as entertaining and interesting. I know that's more of your field, right, Midnight? All right. How did I do? How many misses did we see?
Is it safe to change this to trumpet percent?
Yeah, you can. Do it. I say do it. Change it to a full game trumpet percent. Rue, what? Totally. I'm totally down for that. I just hope everyone's having a good time. So, oh wait, we need to go over. Oh wait, I need to save first, and then I'll go over there. Just kidding. Ha ha ha. I should have saved before him, but I forgot to. So here we go. We're over here. So it's important that we go see the owl. We have to report to the owl the new notes that we have. I wonder why the owl wants like all this information. What do we all think? So, The owl is like interesting. So as you notice, like the more times you interact with the owl is the changes that the owl is starting to show, as you kind of noticed. I mean, it's kind of hard to see that, but yeah. No, let me get out of here. I want to be free. All right, having a conversation. Yeah, owl. That's great. Yeah, got it. Bye, owl. So, yeah. So we're gonna go over here. This is gonna open up. So now we're going into the next zone. I am a little bit nervous about this. It's not this area per se, it's the snow area. So when the snow area happens, I am gonna be focusing a little bit more because it's gonna be becoming a little bit more required on the, what do you call it? On the puzzle platforming. So I'll need a little bit of help on that part. But besides that, though, the rest of this game is just nice and chill. I like this. This is so cute. I remember Animal Crossing Horizons. Just shout out. New Horizon, I meant to say. I don't know. That is adorable. See, that's what I want to do as a job. Sit there and row people all day. I think everybody would be happy. But yeah, so I hope everyone's enjoying the speedrun and just enjoying this because I'm having a ton of fun myself. It's nice to relax.
Been having fun.
Okay,
Jeff's
good.
Been having a lot of fun.
Awesome. Yeah. Oh, speaking of, Summer Games Done Quick. What do we all think about that? Are we excited? Thoughts? Discussions?
Oh, I'm excited.
Questions? Well, not questions to me. Questions to Midnight. I mean, I am a host, but I'm going to give it to Midnight.
I'm excited to be, it's been a long time since I've...
Yeah. Well, so I'm super excited to see the hybrid part. I'm very, very curious about how the hybrid's going to work out. So we're in a brand new area. Normally I would have saved there, but I think what I saw from the video from before and what I've learned, I think it's faster. So we're going to talk to this penguin and look at these sweet dance moves. I just love the dance moves. You'll see more dance moves. So this is a volcano area, and then after the volcano is a snow area. But I did want to talk more about the whole, like, SGDQ being a hybrid event because I think it's super interesting.
I want interesting how it's gonna. Yeah.
I want to know your thoughts too. Same. I'm super excited. So I'm like very, very stoked. So I might be quiet here for a second. All right, hold on. Oh wait, that's right. Okay, hold up. Oh, we need this to go like that. Oh wait, hold up. All right. See, this is what I'm talking about. But you know what? That's nice. It's nice to have right there. So we're gonna go like this. Make sure this will get through. And then I could do 2 at a time, but I really, really don't want to. So we're gonna be like this. And we're gonna get this through. Wait, what are you doing, big bird? Ah, I fell. Why did I fall? Okay, hold on. Let me just reset this. See, this is what I mean by this is where I'm a little rusty. Okay, so we need one right here. There's a faster way to do it, but right now to save time, I am just gonna do the normal way. I did it earlier in practice, but hey, things always change when you're practicing versus not. Okay, so this. And then we need to squeeze our little booties in behind that. And then we're going to do this. Okay, so then we're going to go to the next. Come in. Right, so we're going to go like this. Put that down. And put this one over here. There you go. Egbert. Oh, wait, actually, no, I want to push this one all the way to the right. Just kidding, because that is how you solve a puzzle. So, there you go. And then Egbert goes over here. Come here. Egbert, listen to me. There you go. Thank you, sweetheart. We love it when you listen to me.
Now, there are certain calls that you use, like certain button commands to make Egbert stay or come or go or things along those lines, correct?
Yes. Yes, I do. So, it's Y up or up Y. So Y up for Egbert to stay when he wasn't staying for me. He didn't do it. And then to get him off from what he was doing, what do you call it? So you use those. Yeah, that answers the question. Yeah. You use those. Great way to answer that question. So hold on, let me think about what the get this squish. So we are gonna be using the reason why we're doing all these is because of the fact that what do you call it? At this point in time, like we need to do this in order to get certain stuff done, right? So basically, we want to reach to the point of getting this to the cook. The cook needs 5 of these ingredients. He doesn't need all 8. There's 8 in here, but only needs 5 in order to kind of be like, oh, I can cook. So basically, that's kind of like what we're doing right now. We're just like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll get these ingredients to you. So I'm on my 3rd one right now. This one's a fun one. Wee balloons. Anyone remember Sonic? Where it was a carnival level. Is that Sonic? It's like Sonic and Knuckles. Well, or Sonic 3. No, it's Sonic 3. It was Sonic 3. I don't know why, but those balloons remind me of that for some reason. So there's balloons there. Yata.
I remember casually playing that for the first time and just being not like I understood it, but it was just not in my. That was hard for me first time playing.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know why, but just yeah.
Interesting.
Made it look easy.
It was all the times I played Sonic.
Yeah.
I think. Okay, so this one needs to go this way. I need to push this one down because that one be nope, and then this one goes down, and then we go like that, and then we make sure to jump on here, push this one down. Wait a minute, I messed up the puzzle. No! This was an easy puzzle too, but my brain decided to forget the most important thing. Okay, so we gotta go this way again. You can hear my thoughts when I do puzzles. This is what I think when I do puzzles. It's amazing. I'm doing a puzzle. Yatta.
It's those GDQ nerves.
Yeah. Sure. It's not being rusty at all. It's the GDQ nerves. Yeah, That's what I'm gonna say. Here, let's see if this will work. Let's do this. Oh yeah. Moving the ingredient and the box. Yeah, that's how you be efficient. Okay, so we got the ingredient over to the milk. Don't mind me. I'm very silly as a person, by the way. So you could always just have fun with me and joke around. Even though I can't read chat, Midnight will report to me. Don't worry. Midnight will report.
This is true.
Yeah.
I do have chat open.
Yeah.
I am watching.
You are watching. I think you're always watching, aren't you? That's totally normal. Sure. Totally normal. So anywho, we're just gonna like ride the wind. It's nice to ride the wind. It feels good. Wind being in the You know, we love wind. Yay, wind. So this one was like super easy too. See, some of these are like very, very easy. You know, there's other routes too that you could take. I just prefer those ones because they're easy for me. I say the first one was the one I probably made the most mistakes because I had a brain moment basically, but yeah, see, easy peasy. Now we got all the 5 we need. The pelican's gonna be super happy and then we can cook. Yay, let's cook. Who wants to cook? Who wants to, oh God, I don't want to cook myself. Who wants to cook?
Cooking yourself, I don't think is wise.
Yeah. Oh gosh, no, that's good that I get to break. And I can mentally collect my thoughts. I like this song a lot. I would say this one's my number 2. Because it's just like so nice and like, you know what I mean? Just kind of like, now we're getting into like the whole electronic and trance and dubstep that Midnight was mentioning earlier when I denied.
Oh, so I was just ahead. Okay.
Yep. You were foreseeing the speed run. But yeah.
Foreshadowing, yes.
Yeah, yep. This one's kind of cool. Ingredients are being thrown. And yeah, I'm just going to sit here and cross my legs and stuff like that. Enjoy the show. And yeah, get comfortable. So start dancing.
I mean, even the bird's is really into it. Look at the bird dance over there.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? So this one. Okay, so if you notice each song, it's not like a consistent like. How do I put it? It's not like DDR where you have these arrows and then the arrows come down and you're just like, trying to match the arrows basically. Each like song is always like presented in a different way and they get really creative. I think that's what I loved about this video game was not just the music, not just the rhythm, not that it's a puzzle platformer on top of that, it's a rhythm game, but also the fact that like they get really creative with the songs and like the designing of the song. So you're just sitting there and just like, oh, okay. Like this was a little bit harder. Like the next songs are really hard too. Because there's blind notes in that. So, yeah. But like this one, it's kind of hard to see like when the, the ingredients like mesh together. It's kind of hard to see where they're going to land. Some of them are easier, but like, especially something like that. So, yeah. So the top tier runners that get S's, yes. Like, give them a round of applause because it is hard. It's not as easy as it looks. I mean, I make it look easy, but it's not as easy if you were to actually do it. Because this is definitely easy, just sitting here and vibing.
So, I know with a lot of rhythm games, in order to properly play it, there's always like a calibration that has to happen to make sure that everything syncs up properly to your monitor. Is that something that you do here? And if you were going to like casually play it or attempt the S tier, do you need to calibrate, or is that something that is not needed for a game like this?
I would say that's user specific, to be honest with you. I would say that depends on the person that plays because like I could probably get S tier with enough practice and stuff like that, but I know like there will be delay in inputs, you know what I mean? So like I'm aware of those things. But yeah, there are ways to always make it so that it's not gonna have those kind of issues, right? So yeah, I definitely say yeah, you could. I just don't do it. I mean, look what I'm doing. But also, when I am playing this casually, I don't do it. But there are like ways to go about that. I just don't know what they are. And I'm so sorry. I wish I could provide more like information. But yeah. I just play video games differently, ? I take the game at what the game gives me. And yeah, so I might be quiet during this part because this is going to require a lot of routing as well as knowing where to go. Okay, that's the right way. Okay, cool. And then when I hit the puzzles, I'm going to get super quiet at that point. But anywho, so what do we all think of the game? No, I have to go this way.
I'm enjoying it.
That's good. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. You better be enjoying it. No, I'm just kidding. Renton's the host. There we go. Ugh. There you go. I definitely would say like there is room for improvement on the world record, like 100%. So like if anyone was interested in like doing the world record runs, I would love to see more people on the leaderboard personally. Okay, so we're going this way. Where did we go? Oh no! Oh, it's more snow. Look at that. No. Did we want snow? Yes, we did. Plus, actually, I might be a little bit biased here, but yeah, I like penguins. Penguins are good.
Penguins are good, yes.
Ah, no, why did I fall? Why did you fall? No. Oop. That's what happens when you fall. You make that sound. Sure, game. Yeah, I agree to that. Okay, so let me just fall ever so slightly. Oh yeah, look at my skills. Wait, I gotta go this way. We don't want to go that way. We want to go this way because we want to. No.
Well, you just get a chance to show off the penguin that's wearing, construction work.
Yes, exactly. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. There it is. I went that way earlier, so just ignore my routing. Ha 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 ha. Just kidding. Just touching my brain, knowing that I know where I went. There it is. Okay, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for a visual. No! You. Why is this? No. Why, game? Why? Okay, fine. The sound effects that I make when I don't do things right, yes, they exist. And yes, they'll continue to exist. Okay, so let me fall into the right hole. Thank you. That's the hole I want to get in. We like holes. We want, yeah. I'm going to just stop talking now because I'm realizing what I'm talking about. So we're going to go with music notes. Music notes. Notes are great. Aren't they great, Midnight?
They're fantastic.
Yeah, totally. So that's why you need 15 notes. That's why you do all of that hard work in the beginning to get the notes. So this is a part that actually gets super, super hard. Because what the game wants you to do is it wants you to take all these things and charge up that elevator to the left. So this is like, in my opinion, the hard part. Wow, whoopsies.
So while you do that and concentrate, I will gladly say, like, for those that are interested, Frame Fatales will be having its next all-women speedrunning event, Flame Fatales, in late August. All you have to do is type in !FF in chat or go to gamesdonequick.com/framefatales for more information on that amazing event. And of course, do not forget, Summer Games Done Quick 2022 is coming up June 26th. Prize submissions are now open. So if you're interested, just head on over to gamesdonequick.com for more information. And of course, your subs, gift subs, Prime Gaming subs, and bits always help support the weekly hotfix content. Please consider supporting our daily content if you enjoy these hotfix shows. And yes, it is daily. We have them on pretty much almost every day starting around 7 p.m. Eastern and every weekend starting around 1 p.m. Eastern as well. And we do have a highlights channel on YouTube. Features some of our GDQ hotfix shows. All you have to do is type in !highlights to learn more about our highlights channel. It's always great content when I see the new highlight. Every time I see that pop up, I'm like, I want to watch this. They're great. I absolutely love them. And of course, do not... Go ahead.
You do? I'm being a butt. Okay. I want to make sure I don't mess this up because I don't want to lose time. This is important. Okay.
And while you go ahead and focus, I will say that do not forget we have so many other games coming up tonight. After this, we're going to have Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the game complete edition coming up right after this. And then after that, we will have speedruns from the Crypt with two great games. I believe they are Ghostwire Tokyo and Resident Evil Village. So we have a lot of great games coming up tonight.
I don't want this to go all the way down because I won't be able to get in. Oh, this is fine. Okay, cool. Don't mind me. All right, so we're gonna get creative with this one. There you go. There you go. When in doubt, shimmy yourself into it. just a little fact of knowledge of life. All right, so we want to do that. Oh, we want to go the other way. Don't do that. That's bad. Very bad, because that's where we want to go. No. So this is the part where I'm a little rusty on, so please forgive me.
You're fine.
During practice, I was like, oh, I kind of remember this. So just to kind of give information, so I had the booster shot. It knocked me out for like 3 days. It was sucky. Just letting everyone know that. It was sucky. Okay, so we got one down. Yay, yatta. So that was like the second hardest. The hardest is gonna come up. Oh, wait. Why did I do that? I don't wanna go through that pipe. I don't wanna be in that pipe. So we wanna go this way. So this is the hardest. Because this one requires you to go all the way up. So this one wants you to like get all the way to the top. There we go. And I just have to wait for this to fall down. Come on, go down. So like we were here earlier, but we need to go all the way over here to get this guy to go all the way over there. So, whoopsies. Okay, so come here. There you go. I want to make sure before. No, Egbert. There you go. No, Egbert. Sit down. There you go, sweetheart.
Egbert's having an excellent time.
An excellent time. I'm hungry. Sorry, you said eggs? What? Excuse me? I want some eggs.
I'm uncomfortable now.
Why? Because I want eggs? So there's a place near me to get some context behind what I'm talking about. Let me do this and then I'll talk about what I'm talking about because I don't want to screw this up. So to give context, there's a place near me called Broken Yoke and I love it. All right, so let me make sure. Yeah, okay, cool. Just want to make sure. Go like that. Beautiful. Okay, so we want to go over here because we have to do this. Get rid of that wall, and we have to do that, and then we go over here. But anyways, I like poached eggs. That was my whole point behind that story.
I'm just saying your companion is an egg, and you're talking about poached eggs and scrambled eggs and eating eggs. I'm just.
Oh, you feel bad for my companion? I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this?
Wow.
Hey, when you're hungry. Oh, whoops. I messed it up. When you're hungry, anything goes. Okay. All right, so this one's like the weird one. Wait. There you go. And then we have to go all the way over there just to move that little tiny bit. All right, so. Yeah, we gotta put this down. Beautiful. Okay, that was the hardest one. That was the one that I was like the most nervous about because you can mess up and lose so much time on that one. Very, very easy to lose time if you don't know what you're doing. So I was like nervous about that one. Yay! Okay, well, we got that one in there. By the way, Egbert, I didn't mean what I said. I'm not hungry. It was all lies. Just letting you know. It was all lies. Okay. Sit down, sweetheart. There you go. Okay, wait. There you go. That needs to be there for later, because I need it. Push my little tush nuts. Woo! Alright. So this one, watch, I'm going to say this one's the easiest one, and then I mess up. Alright, let me make sure. Alright, so you're going to go like this one for this one first. Then, come on, Songbird, love me. All right, so we're gonna put this one. Oh, I'm scared. I don't want to do that. Okay, there we go. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, so go like this, and we're gonna. I might have messed it up. Okay, easiest one, easy peasy. And then I messed it up. Here, let's see if I can salvage this one. Or I just like redo the whole puzzle. No! All right. Well.
Chat is all about eggs right now.
I'm hungry. Can we talk about different type of eggs that we can have? Because there's plenty of ways to do it. Okay, so we want, we want this one to go over here. I was trying to shimmy that one. Okay, I remember now. I shimmied it during practice. Okay, so normal. Let's do normal. I'm sorry, Egbert. I didn't mean to squish you. So, I'm gonna do this.
All this talk about eggs, and you just squish Egbert.
I know. It's the life of a. Oh, come on, shimmy. Do your job. See, like this is me shimmying, by the way, and now I'm stuck. No.
Oh no.
Okay, let's not do that. Okay, I'll break the game later. I don't have time right now. I'm on a clock.
Oh.
Okay, so let's not stress midnight out with that. Let's just do this. Okay, so it might be that, and then I think it's this. I think I was overthinking it. Yeah, I was overthinking it. Okay.
It's those GDQ, vibes. The GDQ nervous vibes.
Nope. I call it the rusty vibes. It's the real rusty overthink vibes. I'm not even. No! I made it. Ah, that's right, because I reset it.
Oh no.
At least we have nice music to listen to. So, Rue is a little rusty. Please forgive her. But she knows what she's doing. Just trust her that she'll get it done in the end. Okay, so, whatchamacallit? So we got all 3 batteries in. Yay! And guess we're done with the snow level, the level that I was actually the most concerned about. So as we're going along, we're just kind of like, we want to go up. We're going to go to our next so we're going to have a lot of downtime right now, Midnight. Think of things to talk about because we're going to have a lot of downtime.
So I did see a question in chat. I was waiting because I know you're really, really busy there. So I didn't want to, I wanted you to concentrate. So I did see a question that was, do you know how this game would work about running colorblind? Ooh. Would it be okay for that type of issue?
Ooh. I mean... Ooh, that's a really good question. I would say because it's not required to be involved in the songs, I would say it's safe to say the only thing I would definitely recommend is rely on the music. The music is pretty good about timing. So like if you noticed earlier when I was doing the puzzles, I was messing up. Oh, I could just put this down, that's right. So like if you notice like the when I was hitting the notes, you saw like a white circle validating that the game recognizes it. If you do it too early or you do it too late, the game's not going to recognize it. Even if you did it like on time, the game has to recognize those circles. So I would say the music is pretty good on top of like matching with the inputs. That's a really good question. I would say you can get away with it a little bit more because of not being able to be required for the songs. So you can get away on that part.
There are a lot of currently there are a lot of egg puns, and I do appreciate that, chat.
Can I hear these egg puns?
I heard that. I guess after you squished Egbert, I saw that you gotta break Egbert out of their shell somehow. Y'all gotta leave our comfort zone. So
that's a good one.
Same with that one. You gotta be extra careful.
I like that one.
I saw a couple where one was like, you gotta be careful we don't want any accidents.
That's a good one. I like that one. I think these are all excellent myself. That's a horrible one because I piggybacked off of the other one. Let me come up with an original one. I scrambled that one.
Dancer.
Yes, Egbert is an expert. I totally scrambled that. So hold on.
I got it.
I'm trying to think. How about I'll poach everyone for all their puns to make sure that I don't scramble and that they are all excellent at the end of the day.
Ooh.
Speaking of food, poach, scramble, sunny day up. Sunny side up is, I call it sunny day, but it's sunny side up. Scrambled, of course. Do you know that there's a lot of ways to make eggs? Omelets. Like egg is a very, very good actual ingredient. There was an anime that I was watching called Food Wars, and like when the main character meets Irina, so like the person like who's like, you know, basically, how do I put it, top tier student in the academy that eventually I don't want to spoil, so I'm just gonna stop spoiling. Yeah, so when the challenge was to get enrolled into the school was to provide a dish that had an egg in it. And I swear, Food Wars is like, I love Food Wars because of the fact that, like, how do I put it? Food Wars is just so good about culinary knowledge. And if you like anime and you want to learn more about cooking, I definitely recommend that show. Just a little tidbit information for anyone interested. If anyone has watched Food Wars, oh my goodness, I have so much to say about it, but I don't want to spoil anyone. All right, so
With saying that that you don't want to spoil it, is that also a food pun?
Yes. Yes, it is. I love that. I love that a lot. All right, we're gonna have our rock and roll moment. I love this penguin. This penguin's like the best. He's doing that on the snowboard. Just being like, yep. I swear, I love this penguin. I love all penguins, actually. All right, so we have more. Guess what? Guess what we have more of? Just guess what?
Puzzles?
No. Music.
Oh.
I spoiled you there.
Was close.
Yeah. All right, now this is your dubstep, Midnight. Start rocking out. Do your crowd brave dance. Come on.
Yes.
Yeah. This is a really good one. This was actually really hard too. In terms of just like the overall scheme of, you know, it's hard. I mean, look at that. Imagine doing this. Just imagine sitting here being like, it's actually hard because they come fast and then they start disappearing too. Just watch. Kind of interesting. But yeah, I could go back to Food Wars, but anywho, my whole point of bringing that up, even though I got distracted, was that the way that the main character made the egg, it was inside this like gelatin cube. And so then when you put the cube on top of the steam rice, it melted into it. And so you had like, everything I want that's created in that anime, I want in real life, like 100%. If I could just have someone just like replicate those dishes in real life, oh, I would eat them. That's how I found out about risotto, was through Food Wars. I didn't realize. There's a lot of culture in the anime too, because you have Italian, you even talk about French cuisine. I love that anime, I swear. It's like so good. Sorry, I keep on preaching about it.
And it's an anime I need to get into. I need to get back into anime in general. I've kind of took a step away from it for a minute.
When was the last time you seen an anime?
I think that says the answer when I have to think about the last like anime series that I watched.
Yep. Guess what we're gonna do? We gotta break you out of that anime mold.
Yeah.
I got introduced to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Very interesting. I don't know where to begin.
I've not watched JoJo. I know that I have not watched JoJo.
Yeah, see that one.
I think the last true anime I watched was Noragami.
Origami? I haven't even heard of that one. What's that one about? I'm asking you about an anime that you haven't seen in a while and what it's about. Never mind, don't answer that question. Just kidding. I'm testing you. The last anime I watched was JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And I need to get back into it myself because it's been a minute.
I think this is probably one of the best egg puns that I saw. And Chad agrees with me. It's Kanye West is known for saying, "I'ma let you finish."
Okay. Yeah. That was good. That was really good. That one got me. Yeah, that was so good. By the way, I'm sorry for all the trumpet sounds. I know there's so many.
Chat is really enjoying it.
Oh yeah?
I've seen a lot of trumpet emotes. Someone just now typed in chat, "I love the trumpet honks."
Good. I wanted to get plugged to trumpets. Oh, that's such a lie, but what do you call it? Yeah, the trumpet is just so like, it's nice to hear like this techno music and then you have the like, it's really funny. I think it's funny. I can't get over it. But yeah, so.
I love how it kind of blends in with the music, but also doesn't blend in with the music.
Yeah, it's letting you know that you're doing it wrong. Don't you love how this whole entire time I have not missed one single note?
Am
I grading? I mean, when I'm graded, right? Like, that's what matters when you get graded. Not when you can obviously see that there's so many misses on the screen.
Chat, are we still counting the trumpet sounds? I lost count after the first song, or technically the second song.
Yeah, and then there's like how many songs in this?
I don't know. Has anyone? I've lost count.
I mean,
I know I was supposed to. I know I was supposed to count, but after a while, I'm just like, wait, I've lost. Oh no.
So between the trumpets and the misses, if someone has a count for all the misses and all the trumpets, I would be like impressed, because I haven't sat down and just sat there and was like, you know what I mean? Like, I haven't done that. The one thing I have been doing is like paying attention to like, you know, timing of like the prompts and stuff like that. But yeah, like if there's someone that does have that information, I would be like, I would, that's a lot of work. It's a lot of work in itself. All right, we got a C. Look at that. And we got a new note. Yay, we got a new note. Okay, so we're gonna get to the saves part. Let the fishies, the Magikarps, fly in the background. Always gotta show off some Magikarps. And then now that we saved, we're gonna do, this will be our last, what do you call it? Save state. Oh wait, no, never mind. not. It automatically saved
Like a
there.
save and quit?
Yeah, save and quit. But that's fine. It didn't save me in the right spot, but that's fine. It is no problem. I did it too early. I had to wait until the saving was on the screen. So we're just gonna go take the boat. So what I was trying to avoid was taking the boat here so that we don't have to like take it all the way back. But I messed that up. But earlier you did see the save states. So you saw me, save, come back, and then I had my notes and I had the next event. So it does happen, but that one I just messed up on. Yes.
I do want to say that this is a super cute run. I'm wondering if I wanted to see more cute runs, I wonder what would be like really cute speed runs. Would there be a place I could go to?
Yeah, there is.
Where?
I don't know. Where do you think? So Midnight is talking about my show called Legally Cute. I am the host for that. My show is all about showcasing cute and cozy speedruns. And so it happens on every other Friday, not this Friday, so the next Friday. And it's normally after Challenger approaching. So yeah, you can always check out my show if you want. It's really cool. I honestly showcase like a variety of things. Lately it's been a lot of Kirby, but I know that, there's been Pokemon, Legend of Zelda, even Star Ocean. And I'm turning it back to you, Midnight, on that. Because Midnight may or may not be, when I say that, it means yes. Midnight is a Star Ocean player. I've shown, honestly, I am very thankful the show can like showcase all these cute and adorable games, and it's surprising that you can kind of see the cozy speedruns too, because there are a lot of cozy speedruns. Like Greece is a cozy speedrun. I would say Adventures of Pip is pretty cozy to a point. It's towards the end that it's not cozy, and I would just say like a lot of the games I run are actually pretty cozy. But there's even like Seasons After Fall. That's one that I know somebody who runs that. There's a lot of games out there though. It's not just cute and cozy. It could be cute and cozy. I mean, that's a win-win. I mean, it's a win-win either way, but basically cute or cozy speedruns. So that's a lot about my show. But I'm a host for it and it's fun. And I like to show a variety of things that are all cute and cozy or cozy. I
like how the Blue Jay is just like making giant circles.
Yeah, just being like, I don't want to do it here because of my mic. My mic is like prohibiting my movements. I don't want to hit it because mic stand hurts. Ouch. But
yes.
But yeah, just be like this, like in real life. I'm surprised it's not like. I wonder if it's a Fortnite move. You know how like Fortnite has all those dance emotes? It's probably an emote somewhere.
Probably.
So we are like 3/4 of the game. I still have like one more section and then it's gonna be the end of the game.
So I think we secretly just turned on PC mode.
Did we?
I see letters instead of,
Oh yeah,
A, V,
that's
X,
right.
Y.
There you go. Here, let's change it up. So yeah, that's true. I could touch it without doing anything. I want to make sure there you go. You can goof around so much with this. It's so nice. All right, there's no coming back. I won't stop. So right now, at this point of the storyline, okay, so what did we do? We went into lava and we went into snow. We were helping out two, like, different types of species of birds come together and resolve their conflicts. So we helped that out. Now we're kind of like back with the, what was the word was it Gangle?
Well, flock would probably be a better term since they're blue jays.
Yeah. Flock. Okay. Flocks. So we're back with the flock, and basically, we're fighting the last person to fight, but we still haven't fought this like mystery bird. What's the deal with this mystery bird with the V for Vendetta mask going on there? I would think, I would want to hear some theories in chat, what everybody thinks of this bird, from anyone who doesn't or never seen this game. Because I don't know, when I was shocked. I was starting to get an inkling of it towards so after this next section, I started getting an inkling of it and being like, I'm wondering, who is this bird? Question marks. So yeah, this bird is very important to the storyline.
I think it's a time traveler.
Is it a watcher from the Marvel Universe that came into this video game and watching us?
Oh, the crossover that we never thought we needed.
Multiverse? Question marks?
Songbird Symphony multiverse.
Yes! Okay. Sorry, I saw the newest movie, the Doctor Strange.
I saw here. The bird is totally a cat.
Is the bird a cat? When did the bird become a cat? When does the bird's a cat? Is there a cat bird? Or a bird cat? Or a bird? Or a bat? Oh no, there is an actual bat in real life. We can't say that one. Birds. We'll go with birds. Because that's a good bird and cat combo.
Bert.
Friends with dirt. And skirt. Don't ask me why. Oh man. It's so nice to chill. This is what I'm thinking about when I'm playing video games. Just random things.
For those that are maybe coming in now, why are we missing so many notes? Aside from the fact that we get the just amazing trumpet sound, why are we missing the notes?
Why are we missing the notes? Good question. And so to give some explanation about that, let me answer that question as soon as we get to the next song. But it's actually vital to the speedrun, and it's really funny. It's a funny quirk. It's not necessarily... I would say it's nice to do, but it's not necessary. But it is fast in terms of the speedrun. And I will explain why in just one moment. We have a very big plot twist coming up. So after this plot twist, I will explain it. So the owl, look at the owl. Look at the state of the owl. The owl's just sitting there going come on.
Why does the owl have hands?
Exactly. Why does the owl have hands? When did the eyes get like this? Why is there vines growing? Why? What is happening? So in the storyline, we gave the owl almost all of the notes. We're still missing one note. But the owl is getting greedy and it's getting impatient. And the madness is unfolding as we can see. The eyes are red, as you can tell. So,
Angry owl.
Plot twist. The owl is getting rid of all the songbirds. No! So I will answer that question for all the newcomers coming in. Let me just finish this next section. And plot twist! Look at the birds! The masked bird is there. Look at what's going on with the masked bird. Why did the masked bird save us?
Saved us.
Mm-hmm. So I am gonna do this next section, and then during the song, I will explain why we're missing all the notes. No, Egbert, what's going on, Egbert? No. So we're in this new area.
No, not Egbert.
Yeah, not Egbert. I'm sorry for what I said earlier, Egbert. I choose you over food. I choose you over food. So right now we have to get flowers. There's quite a few flowers, actually. So we are gonna do it, and then we will head into a song. Let me just do this real quick. Oh, whoopsies. Whoopsies. There you go. So we're just gonna do that. Then we have to wait for this to move. Go over here. Oh, come on. I went too fast. Have to go. Okay, and then this one's gonna move, and that one's gonna move, and then we got our first flower. Yay, we got our first flower. So I have to get 6 of these flowers. So as soon as I'm done getting 6 of those, I am happy to provide all of that knowledge about, please forgive me, about why we're missing the notes, because you will continuously see that. So, and there you go. Then we gotta follow this way. All right, so this is our second flower. Then we're gonna get the third. The third one's a little bit harder. It's gonna be right here. So we're gonna go this way. I'm gonna brain focus here. While in the meantime, while I'm doing this, is there any announcements to say?
Oh, yeah, I can always talk about that. Do not forget that Summer Games Done Quick 2022 is coming up June 26th. Prize submissions are, in fact, now open. You can go to gamesdonequick.com for more information. And, of course, Frame Fatales will be having its next all-women speedrunning event, Flame Fatales. That's going to be in late August. Type in !FF in chat or go to gamesdonequick.com/Frame Fatales for more information. And, of course, do not forget, we have a lot of games coming up tonight. We have some really fun ones. After this is going to be Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game complete edition. And then after that will be Tales or Speedruns from the Crypt. And they will be, or on that show will be games that I just went straight out of my head. Ghostwire Tokyo and Resident Evil Village.
Ooh. That's cool. Okay.
It's gonna be, yeah, we got a lot of great stuff coming.
Oopsies. There you go. Ooh. All right, so this is our third one. So then we're gonna go over here. I need to go over. No! I need to do this. All right, hold on. Oh, why? Okay, so we gotta go like this and then go up here. So I'm just kind of solving this right now. Okay, so we go like that and then go this way. La 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 la! Sorry, I had to do that. I had to do that. So go like that. Go like this. There is a faster way, but for now, we're taking time. Like that. Come on. Shimmy. 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 Yay, we shimmied ourselves. We'd rather shimmy and spend the time shimmying than not to shimmy. Trust me. It's more important.
I get the shimmy saves time.
Oh, what? Yeah, shimmy save time. It does. It really does. If you shimmy yourself, you can either break the game or save yourself time. It's great. Just, no stress. Hope that it doesn't break. So there's a thing about programming, especially with a certain software. And it's funny because... that's gonna go up. I meant to go to the right. So, long story short, I'll say this in a second. All right, so we're gonna go down. After I'm done with this puzzle, I'm almost done, and then I'll chat.
Again, just props to the animation throughout this entire game. They're super clean, super lively. It really gives extra tone and an extra atmosphere to this whole game.
There we go. Isn't it cute? Yeah, I have to agree. Honestly, I thought this was a well-developed game, honestly. Because for me, it's just I don't know, it's super enjoyable. It's super fun. It's adorable.
Yeah.
Whoopsies. There you go. Oh no, I did the thing that I wasn't supposed to do.
Oh no.
All the way down. Oh, okay. Sure. I will take it. I didn't know that was gonna happen, but I will take it.
That looked interesting.
Yep, and that happened. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Make sure. I don't want to mess this up because this part was important. All right, so we can go like that. All right, there we go. All right, so we got our last one. All right, so once I get to the next part, I will happy to answer all the questions and have fun and hang out with chat. So we are just gonna get to the song. No, do not reset that puzzle. All right.
But not be a good time.
Nope. All right, so next song. All right, now. All right, so once the song starts, I'm happy to. Okay, cool. So, all right, so the things I was talking about earlier, video games. The first question was, any newcomers that were coming to chat, why are we missing everything? Because, to be honest with you, this game does not have a fail system. You never miss. Even though you see it on the screen, you never miss. So when you get graded, I like to call it graded, or, you get scaled, but graded, you always get a C. The only time that you are required to actually do the actual music and the rhythm is in the beginning of the game where there's a tutorial, and that's it. But after that, you don't have to. And it's actually almost as fast as if you were to do okay, so if you did do this, so you have the two extremes, right? You have the extreme where you don't do anything, relax, hang out, chill. And then you have the other extreme where you do it, but you have to be so perfect that you get S's every single time. So you're barely missing any of the notes, basically. So that's a way to go about the speedrun. So the speedrun is still kind of in development. I wouldn't say it's anywhere close to being finalized. There could be a ton of work in notes routing, just routing in general, maybe puzzle solving, and timing those and see which puzzles are the fastest. But I know it's a smaller community, and I would say there's 3 active runners right now. There might be, I'm hoping there's gonna be more runners. That would be cool. And I know we had a newer runner that submitted 3 days ago, so I definitely would say, if anyone's interested in the speedrun, it's really cool. So that's why we're missing a whole bunch, because A, I find it hilarious. B, I don't know, I still find it hilarious, so that's a reason to give it an A and a B. C, I get to relax and chill with everybody right now, and I really, really need that. So I actually just kind of like sitting here and just being able to kind of chit-chat while speedrunning. And D, I am speedrunning. It's kind of cool. This is a unique way to speedrun, but I am speedrunning. So that's why you see so many misses and you hear so many trumpet horns. Yeah, so definitely a unique way to do this. And earlier when I was mentioning about how if you were playing this game and you were shimmying, so I call it shimmying when you're trying to get yourself into an area that you're not supposed to be. You can do that in this game, especially with the hitboxes. The hitboxes are quite forgiving. So you can shimmy yourself, but I did soft lock myself earlier during practice, shimmying a box. So, just make sure you don't break the code and you're all good.
That's not, unless we can find a way to break the code for our benefit.
Yeah. Yeah, see, you can tell that there is, definitely areas, because, even, let's say when you get to the woodpecker, so if you watch someone else, the top tier runners doing that speed run, you'll see that blind movement I was talking about. You see that they did the blind movement, and then like during the song, they don't even see the song, but yet they're getting all of the notes. So yeah, you can have a blind movement and blind song. So I imagine there's way more areas for this as well. Egbert! Oh, Egbert! Reveal!
Egbert hatched.
Yay!
Yay!
We have a little Egbert friend, and it's now not an Egbert anymore. But we still call it Egbert.
Aww.
So we found a home for Egbert. Plot twist. Now we still haven't found a home for us. So we're trying to figure out what is our identity? What's going on? So now we're going to see more of the storyline here. We are getting towards the end. I would say just like a few more reveals, and then we'll be at the end. But Egbert has a home now, has a family, very much happy with this. You know, just sitting here, having a nice little stroll, making sure that, you know, Egbert's like, hey, are you cool? Are we good? We're like, yeah, it's fine. So then we're just sitting here being like, oh, Egbert. So, now we're going to say our goodbyes. This is very slow and I can't go any faster. I have to go this speed. We're very depressed right now. That's kind of what's happening. That's so slow. There. Sorry, that was too slow for me. So,
I always find in rhythm games, sometimes when it gets slow, sometimes it's harder.
yeah, it is. I don't know why, but it is. I know sometimes it's easier too, like in DDR, if you slow down the notes, it might be easier, especially with the fast-paced songs, but I don't know. Sometimes it's the exact opposite, where you're just like, oh, it's harder because it's slower, because you're expecting it to be a certain rhythm. And yeah, you get kind of thrown off by it. So right now we're just kind of roaming the fields, looking for our home, trying to see what's going on. See what's, you know, just more of the storyline being told. So at this point in time, we're just still sad, still going really, really slow. So we're just, you know, trying to move. Come on. Come on. All right. Aw, Uncle P. Aw, Uncle P. Look at Uncle P. So
Aww.
Uncle P is worried sick for us and was like, oh, hey, you know, what's going on here? And yeah. So then we're just going to reunite with Uncle P, being like, hey, I went on this adventure. I found, you know, what's going on. I found all these things. I'm so mad. Why can't I figure out who my family is? So Uncle P is kind of like putting us in our place, basically, at this point. So then we're having like semi-argument with Uncle P. So basically at this point, Uncle P is just like, oh, come on. And then, you know, Uncle P is just like, it doesn't matter who you are. I love you, right? But then we're still kind of like, you know, we're just so upset that we found out that Uncle P is not really our uncle, basically. And so, you know, we're kind of like, you know, we gotta go away. But then, surprise, the owl, like, come on, the owl comes out of nowhere and is like, ha 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 ha. And so, yeah, plot twist, the owl's kind of, you know.
Oh no.
Madness. So, at this point in time, we're just kind of running around and being like, where do we belong? So, we're just gonna kind of go where the game's directing us to go. Now, if you remember earlier, this is all similar to what it looked like before. And so now we're going to the next crucial point, which is this. And this part makes me cry every single time. I don't want to say what it is until it's revealed. So I'm going to be quiet during this because I think it's a beautiful moment. Whoopsies, I messed up. Whoopsies, I messed on that too. My bad. There you go. I was on the wrong part.
Chat has grown to enjoy the trumpet.
Sorry, so I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Go. I forgot that it's backwards on the Nintendo Switch. So I got it backwards. And this is a new note, by the way. The X.
How we get them all?
Oopsies. Oopsies, I messed up on that too. There we go. I messed up. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I had a minute where I got things backwards.
Chat's okay with it because Chat was just spamming trumpets, and they're like, "Wait, where's the trumpet? How come there's no trumpet? Oh, wait, there's the trumpet." Okay.
For this one, I wanted to make the exception, but I've been playing Pokemon Unite. I got master level. Please forgive me. I know that's an excuse, but it's a good excuse.
I think it's fine.
Whoopsies, I messed up that one. You can tell I'm like looking out at my controller too. Whoopsies, that was too. I got it backwards again.
A rough fight? Question mark?
No, it's not a fight.
That's why I was like, that's why I put question mark in there.
Pressing the B when it's a Y. When I was pressing the X when I was pressing the other one when it wasn't the right one. Okay, sorry about that. So
That's okay.
this wasn't a fight. This was kind of more of a, you know, like I still even got an A. For messing up. So basically, we find out that this is our mom. So we found a home and we're happy and we're just like, oh my God, this is great. So now all we just have to do is figure out what the owl's planning. And then we have to just, you know, beat the owl because, I mean, he's the main antagonist of this whole entire place. So we gotta get this going here. But so that's kind of like the emotional reveal that is just like, oh, like your heart just like, stops and you're just like, oh, this is so sad. Aww. And so now you're like with your mom and you're going to go to the owl and we're going to try to save Uncle P because Uncle P got captured. But then guess what? We got captured. So the owl is just like, oh my goodness, this whole owl is just like, wow. You know what I mean?
Oh no.
So yeah. So we find out that we're actually lyrebirds. And yeah, so that's the actual species for us. And now we found our mom, we found a home, we know who we're with, and now we're forced to give this new note because the owl is just like in my computer program. And so now the owl has like a ton of power. And so now we just have to go against the owl. This will be the final boss coming up. But I do have like a small platforming section and then we'll fight the boss. Now the boss, I'm just going to relax. I just wanted to try to, what do you call it? For the mom, I wanted to kind of make it a special thing. But for the boss, we'll just kind of like chill.
Egbert comes to save the day.
Yay! Okay, so we gotta do this. All right, so we gotta go over here. Just a little platforming, and then we're good to go.
No final boss is complete without a final boss dungeon.
Yeah, basically. It's like, hi.
Teaching you everything you learned in the game into one small little section.
Oh, that's easy to miss. Okay, hold on 1 second.
Oh.
Bird, please. Fly. No, why are we flying that? No, do not sing. I just want to fly. There you go. Just that small little part. No, come on.
Those things seem really, really hard to really, really easy to miss is what I should say.
Yep. Okay. All right, just gonna do this super quick, get through this, and then we'll get to the final boss. Wait, bird, thank you. Oh no, I have to do this one again. Okay, 1 second. I'm just focusing because I have to time this. There it is. I messed up on that. Okay, there you go. All right, final boss. This is the final boss. So, the owl, mean bird, basically. And so now we gotta defeat the owl. It will have 2 phases, so there will be multiple phases. But while we're here, is there anything that, like any more questions, or I hope everyone enjoyed the run, because this will get towards an end, so I know, we kind of have to get going in that sense, because I know we have another runner. So if there's any questions, ask them now. This will be a good fight, but it will take some time.
Yeah, so Jan, if you have any questions, I'll be sure to turn them off. In the meantime, while we have a second, if anyone was interested in knowing more about the game, knowing maybe there were people who were like, man, I played this game all the time, and now I'm kind of really enjoying the speedrun, or those who maybe like, I want to learn more about like the core of the game, maybe help break it open, because I know you said that this is still kind of new. So where would anyone go for more information about Songbird Symphony?
Excuse me. I would say definitely go to speedrun.com and type in Songbird Symphony. There is a leaderboard, as well as there are people running it. I know that there's not a whole lot of information regarding to learning it. I would say the best way is to reach out to me or watch the videos. The run is pretty easy to get into in that sense. When it comes to like technical things, I'm hoping to expand on this as I have more time, as I'm practicing this for Flame Fatales, because I did submit it, but we'll see if I got in, cross fingers. But basically, I will be working on this going forward because I will be having some more time here pretty soon. Just recently, time was just an enemy at the moment. But things are starting to die down, so that's good for me. But also, if anyone did have any questions, I would definitely want more people involved because I actually love this game, and this game is, I think, a hidden gem in my opinion. So definitely would love for more people to be involved. So, and if anybody just wants to go to speedrun.com, just watch the top leader, like the top runner, or even the second runner is really good. The third runner is okay. That might be me. So yeah, if you have any questions, happy to answer.
If anyone was curious and they wanted to ask you, where would they go to ask that question for you? Like your Twitch channel, if you stream on
Twitch channel would be very good. I was gonna say my Discord, but that's a harder one to provide. I am very active on Twitch and Discord, as well as Twitter. You can find me on Twitter at twitter.com cutieroosr. Same with my Twitch channel, cutieroosr. But I'm very good on Twitter if you're not able to get me on Twitch.
And has your trumpet skills improved since you played this game?
I don't know. Okay, I can't do that one. That one's a harder one.
All the different notes.
Actually, I'm curious to see if everybody know what kind of notes they are. Like what the actual note is.
I would assume if you know, for them being actual notes, like all the songs have to either be in the same key or roundabout in that same key to make sure that it doesn't sound tonally different, even though I did hear a minor second at one point in there. So
I'm wondering if it's a G major.
That would make sense.
Yeah, because that's more of like it can handle. I mean, C major is more of the piano, and that's a grand scale, but the G major. So this is the second bass. So I'll let you know when to end. Because basically it'll fade out to black, but once it does that, that's when it's time. But there's a little bit more after this, so I'll let you know when that's time's coming up. I'm doing so good. I'm so tired. This was a hard speed run. Midnight, why did you let me speed run this? No, I'm just kidding. I'm A-okay. I haven't even touched the controller. Like, you can see me not touching. I can even balance the controller on my head for the rest of this. Yeah.
There you go. Balance the controller on your head.
Yeah, here's your grand finale. I'm really good at balancing things on my head. Oh crap, I said a note. I had a note.
Oh.
Okay, there you go.
Oh no.
It's the headset that kind of threw me off. And I have a little pom-pom too. Gonna rock out. But yeah, I'm hoping everybody's enjoying the bargain bin. Definitely stay tuned for the next runner. What will the next, oh my goodness. What is the next game in the next runner, Midnight?
It'll be, I hope to pronounce it, Canuck, I believe is the name, and they'll be running Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the game complete edition, with also Knuckles and Dante from the Devil May Cry series. That last part wasn't, that last part wasn't real.
Oh, well.
It's just Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the game complete edition.
Yeah.
It's a very long title.
All right. Oh, I did that again. Here, I'm just gonna stop for the time being. I could just like take these off and then like actually do it on my head. So when I was a kid, for fun, I used to just walk around with books on my head, and that was for fun. I don't know why,
That
but it
sounds
was.
like fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Or a little weird quirk to know about me, I could pick up things with my toes. I remember being in a quarter competition one time for like a band camp, or not band camp, like a camp, church camp, I meant to say. And it was like we were in the pool, you had to pick up these quarters and you had to use your feet only. I won. I don't know why I admitted that, and that's a proud moment, but it's a proud moment.
Always enjoy the proud moments.
Yeah, picking up quarters with your feet and winning against a whole bunch of...
Yeah, why not?
When you're a teenager. Yeah.
Okay, here's a question. As far as getting all S ranks, how hard would you say that would be?
Oh, very hard. I would say a lot of practice. Like the top tier runners, I would say, yeah, they're really impressive because the first two, they get S's every single time, and then they could do S's in blind movement. So I would say it would take some practice. I think it's challenging because everything has to be excellent. So doing the S would definitely be, I think it should be like a category too, where it's just like S tier, because you can still get A's. You know what I mean? It's just the reason why you would want S2 tier, because it's the fastest in terms of the grading system. Like that's why not doing it is just as fast.
Yeah.
I can't do both of notes at the same time. But yeah.
I like how that's almost like sheet music just on a side.
Right? All you just need is one more line and then we'll be good. Like on each.
Got like a bass clef and a treble clef there, or because what? It's 5 lines on sheet music, right?
I know for the violin and clarinet. Yeah, I think so. It's been a while since I've looked at a music sheet, but because I was trying to learn guitar too. So I've been looking at like guitar. I want to say it's 5. It might be more.
It is 5. Okay,
it is 5. Okay.
It's been a while since I've looked at some sheet music as well, back from my college days.
I got one wrong. How dare I get one wrong? Yeah,
I
would say
no.
Same for me.
No.
Like I say the last time I picked up my violin was like years ago. And I actually wish we were going to surprise the Aura community with a little piano and violin thing from me and Trojan, but it didn't happen because I think real life happened. Oh, time, by the way. There is time somewhere, and I don't care if the time is wrong because I know it's like not the correct time. So yeah, anywho, that's the game. Yay, Songbird Symphony. I had a rant. Sorry, got distracted. What is my time? I'm just curious.
2:15:53.
Okay, cool. Alrighty, So we are gonna get going. I know Midnight needs to get going, but thank you for having me on the show, Midnight. Thank you for all who were involved. I'm so sorry it was a little rusty. My time is usually not this rusty, but thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope everyone had a fun time, and I hope to be on in the future next time. Maybe a redemption Songbird Symphony.
Yeah, it'd be fun. Well, we're going to get things set up for our next run, which is going to be Scott Pilgrim vs. the World game edition, complete edition. Just a quick reminder, your subs, gift subs, Prime Gaming subs, and bits help support the weekly Hotfix content. Please consider supporting our daily content if you enjoy these Hotfix shows. And GDQ Highlights is a channel that features highlights of our GDQ Hotfix shows. Use the !highlights command to learn more about our highlights. While we take a good break, where we take a short little break, it's a great time to get up, stretch, get some water, hydrate, use the restroom, all of that. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with Scott Pilgrim. Welcome back to the Bargain Bin, a show about speedrunning games all under $20. A couple quick announcements real fast. Flame Fatales will be having its next all-women speedrunning event, Flame Fatales, in late August. Type !FF in chat to go to gamesdonequick.com/Flame Fatales for more information. And of course, SGDQ is coming up June 26th. Prize submissions are now open. Go to gamesdonequick.com for more information. And now I toss on over to Canuck, I believe is how it is. The name is, with Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game, complete edition, and all the other jazz. How are you all doing today?
Doing fantastic. What's going on, everybody? My name's Canuck. You can call me Ken if you want. I'm here to showcase and show the speed run of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World New Game Plus. Tons of glitches, tons of fun. Goes really fast, so sometimes you might have to keep up a little bit. I've actually got my wife here today as my commentator. Her name is Taken to Demons, or Demons for short.
Hello.
So there's a lot is going to be happening in this run, in terms of just how much is going to be happening and how fast it's all going to be happening. I guess part of the course was speedrunning. So there's going to be a couple of times where I'm going to be a little bit quiet just because there's a couple of sound cues, music cues, and everything that I'm going to be paying attention to. So Demons will be doing most of the speaking for that. And funny enough, the first stage I'm going to be silent for most of it. So yeah. So let's get this run started. Time start is on. Well, I guess I have to count it down, don't I?
Yeah.
Okay, so run starts in 3, 2, 1, go. So this first stage is entirely made up of an out of bounds. So
Yeah, you won't be seeing him very often. And the reason why is because we do something called out of bounds. And as you can see, there's absolutely nothing to do here. So Ken is actually navigating the stages behind the scenes. If anybody has ever played Scott Pilgrim before, you know how awful these stages can be when you first start the game. So yeah, you'll notice a few cues. The screen will move down, which means that he will be past the stores and into the tunnel. And then when the screen comes back up, that's his cue to know when to roll into the door, and that is the first substation.
So I have to ask, because I know you pick Ramona, and I know there's a multitude of characters in this. Is picking Ramona a personal choice, or is it dependent on the game? What just happened?
Yeah,
Ramona is
oh, sorry,
Babe.
that was all of stage 1 done. Sorry.
Yeah, it's done.
So-
it's all done.
So yeah, so with Ramona, the reason why we choose Ramona is because her assist ability is called, I actually don't know what it's called, but it gives you hyper, or I actually forget what its real name is. But it gives her the amount of speed that's needed to be able to break the boundaries. Every other
haste.
character doesn't have that, so. There you go, there's stage 1. Beaten with a chair.
That was Matthew Patel. If any of you know the comics or the movie or have played this game before, you know that Ramona has 7 evil exes who we must defeat.
Yeah, it's some of the glitches and out of bounds that you're going to see in here are going to get really weird, very weird. And but yeah, like I was saying with Ramona, she can use hyper at any given moment. Versus other characters, you would have to knock out 4 or 5 different enemies in order for them to get that. And the moment that you get hit, you lose it. So then you have to restack it back up. But with her, if she loses it, she can just pop it back and see you later.
Call the grind, bro. Let's do stage 2.
Oh, I got trolled.
Those are the worst enemies in my opinion. They soft lock you. And again, he's out of bounds.
I'm about to grab a
one-
key. There
Yeah,
it is.
it's pretty
Okay.
interesting because the cue is falling into a pit of lava.
It really is.
That's
though.
So you know once you take damage that you're in the right place.
Oh,
Well, that's not supposed
try
to
the
happen.
skateboard trick. Oh, I almost
Oh,
got it.
you
That's-
missed it.
Yeah, so there's going to be a glitch that's going to be abused a little bit in stage 3, where when a character stands on a particular object, whatever it may be, it actually, during any cutscenes, it doesn't recognize that the character's not actually on the ground, so you can actually move during cutscenes. So what I've been experimenting with lately is that Ramona actually has the ability to pull out items from her bag. And sometimes it's somewhat stage dependent, but with this one you could pick up a skateboard and you could pretty much flip onto it, and that actually relieves her of being on the floor, which would allow me to move through that cutscene. So it saves like 4 or 5 seconds, and with how perfect it is, it's kind of not worth it, but you know, just this Scott Pilgrim versus the world, am I right?
Just want to shout out to Anna Menaguchi for amazing music. Time Lord
Yes.
definitely sparked that conversation because they were on tour this year.
So one of the things that's going to happen here is you're going to see, this is the first of few bosses that's going to be killed on the ground. And there's a reason for that. Okay, we got it. So the reason why knocking a boss out when they're on the floor, it actually speeds up the transition screen between their death and the time that it takes to complete a stage. I think it's actually a 5 to 10 second difference if you don't. So it just speeds things up a little bit for you and saves you time.
Would it be weird if they patched that out, and so instead of him having a skateboard, he had maybe maybe a Captain America shield for some reason?
Yeah, we all thought about that. We've all made some jokes about the Captain Avenger thing. Did I say that right? Captain America. Wow.
Captain Avenger.
Watching this. Yeah, that's I know my stuff apparently. So this stage 3 is notoriously known as the stage that has a lot of enemies. I think it's got the most in the entire game. But this one was a skip that I actually discovered by accident. Both times, when you actually transition into the next screen, there's something that I've called go trigger manipulation, and the crowd at the beginning of this stage is a go trigger. So a go being once the screen is done, it tells you to go. Well, we take that trigger with us, and we carry it through the stage to basically skip the whole stage.
So again, you will see him oob out of bounds for those new here.
So there's the go trigger manipulation crowd right there. And now they're going to follow us because the rest of the stage hasn't spawned.
It was completely by accident that this was found.
Oh no, I just screwed up.
Oh no.
So the reason why I out of bounds a second time here is because the guy that's jumping right now, those two are the trigger for the beginning of this. I don't want them. It'll get really messy. Really, really messy. So there's the crowd. There we go.
So Ken needs to hit
go.
and kill certain ones for the... Oh my god, what is happening?
Scott Pilgrim, everybody. Enemy stuck behind the scenes somewhere. Might almost be faster for me to restart at this point. Come on.
So sometimes this can happen. It happens with a lot of stages. It's unfortunate, but the only way to fix it is to hit out of bounds areas, and then it'll eventually kill somebody, or he'd have to restart.
Yeah, that's kind of strange.
Oh, there he is.
It was him. No way. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, there we go. Okay,
just taking a little break, you know?
It is a technical soft lock, yeah.
So here's the cutscene skip, or the cutscene placement. So now I can actually move during the cutscene because I stood on a keg. And kick this over here, do it again, because there's actually a quick kill that has been discovered where instead of going after Lynette first, you can actually go after Envy. And it goes a little bit faster.
There is multiple
right
soft
here.
locks in this area, though. If you hit Todd first before you kill these guys, it soft locks the game. If you hit Lynette in the corner, it'll soft lock the game. It's very finicky.
Yes, this game has a lot of soft locks because it's like, you're not supposed to do that, and you discovered it. Now here we are, and it's like, hey, there's actually another one that's going to occur here where behind the scenes, I can actually give Ramona's hyper for some reason. We have yet to discover why, but behind the scenes, apparently you can still move. None of us have really been able to like actually figure out why, so we just kind of take advantage of it anyways. And hopefully, if there's time, you can actually, with a specific character, you can actually kill Todd Ingram here. But it's very weird.
Yeah, if anyone knows Kim, she's the one that does it.
Yeah. And then again, with the behind the scenes here with the hyper, you can hyper when getting launched out of wall and poof. I don't know why it works, but it does. Also noted. Oh, go ahead.
I'll say, so with this boss, Ramona's hammer is made out of kryptonite?
Pretty much. It has a smiley face on it. If you can look real close, it's got a little surprise face on it every time you do that.
You could say it's vegan power.
You could, yes.
Yeah, but that's stage 3. I know it. There's another stage coming up that takes heavy advantage of the stage manipulation or the go trigger manipulation, but that stage sucks. But yeah, so now we're going into stage 4, where I think this is the longest stage, and it doesn't exactly have a lot of out of bounds, but it's still fun. So.
Yes, the TTC.
Oh yeah, the Toronto Transit Committee. There we go.
Commission.
It's a commission?
Isn't it? I think it's commission. You'd think me living there most of my life, I'd know this.
So yeah, these first 2 scenes are pretty much just entirely made up of the whole beat 'em up aspect of the game.
This is just a typical day in Toronto.
I'm gonna give it the bi-layer special here.
At me once.
Oh, I missed it.
I've never been to Toronto, so I wouldn't know. I just assumed.
Yeah, the TTC has been in. We won't talk about them. Just go Google them and you can see their history. They're pretty bad for that stuff. But fun fact, this is a fun fact. I don't know if anyone has actually seen the movie or not. I would assume some have, some haven't. But the guy who played Scott in the movie is actually from my hometown.
That's
Michael
cool.
Cera? Michael Cera,
That's pretty
yes.
cool, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
Do
realize
not ride the train in Toronto. I do agree, Weller. I do agree.
I've never been on a train, there. I would also, like a train in Toronto, I would also advise probably not to jump on top of a train while it's moving. That probably doesn't seem like a good idea.
No, that would be advised
Straight to
against.
jail. Straight to jail.
Also, probably not a good idea to fight ninjas on top of a moving train either.
I mean, if you were given the option to fight a ninja on a train, wouldn't you? Maybe not. Maybe that's...
I would lose. Let's just say that.
So the next part of this stage is the restaurant, and it gets skipped. So for anyone that ever had frustrations here, I apologize.
I'm sorry for my vulgarity on this, but just so you know, once you get balls, you know where you're in the right place. You'll see why.
Okay, I just need a couple seconds here just to listen for the door. So currently, well, actually, now that I think about it, it's probably a good opportunity to talk about the out of bounds themselves. But when you're out of bounds, the game tries to throw you back out. But we found that guarding and rolling keeps you in there.
See? Balls.
Door. All right, we're good. Bye-bye restaurant. That was a restaurant. It was so hard. But yes, the balls are the cue there.
Yeah.
I've been hit by them once. I don't know how, but I did. And then there's just another tiny
the
little.
shortest oob. Oh no, the second shortest oob.
There's a shorter one.
The stairs. Remember?
Right. So yeah, that was stage 4. I'm gonna try to pull out a samurai sword here to make this fight faster. It may work. It may not. I did not want that. I'm in trouble if I don't get a samurai sword now. I got a brick. You know what? I mean,
It's another brick.
Normally we take the bamboo stick, but the katana is just so much better.
I just threw I threw the very bamboo stick I needed. So now I'm kind of there. We go. That's better.
There we go. Perfect. Okay.
So with her, go ahead.
I assume that's random when you go through the
Yes.
when you go through the backpack. Okay.
Sometimes
But
you get it right away, and it's an amazing run after that. Oh, what did you do? No.
I got imaged.
Trumos asks, must I be Canadian to understand Scott Pilgrim, Ken?
Man, I'm having the worst of luck on these fights.
Might be the nerves.
I mean, trying to get the katana versus the stick was, sorry.
Don't hit the kitty.
That's a runner must.
Fun
That is a
fact,
runner
his name
must.
is Gideon as well. I don't know why Ramona named the cat after him, but, you know.
Somewhere in the books. I forget why.
Can you pet the cat?
With the hammer, yes.
Unfortunately.
That sounded so bad.
And by pet the cat, I mean don't throw something at the cat.
So this stage is actually gonna have the first DJ remixed soundtracks. So Jess, if you wanna take it away here, I'm gonna try to focus a little bit. There's a
stage 5, my nemesis. So normally you get a cutscene and you watch the twins walk by you, but for some reason allows you to move and go and lets you through the small door that's there that leads you into the substation, and it skips the cutscene entirely, which saves quite a bit of time.
Their go trigger when it says go there is actually once they've hit the door. So it kind of actually pushes the scene out a little bit further, if that makes sense, or faster. Ooh, got kegged. Now this is the most Canadian fight ever because I'm pulling out the hockey stick.
Also, some say it's the hardest boss.
Robot 01? He can suck. He has a couple of extra abilities that, he sometimes pulls out on you. But, just give him the old whack. There you go.
I have questions.
Oh, watch out there, Ken. You definitely broke a sweat.
I did. Ooh, the early hyper.
And here we have the quickest oob in the game. And it's... wow, it's a lot longer than I thought it was.
Oh, I had to go down.
Oh, anyone who knows this game knows that these stairs are horrible. I don't know what it is, but you fall through them. It's super glitchy.
So we're going to be doing the game's first rebound. This is, if anyone knows this fight, they know that this can take a little bit of time, but we've discovered that you can rebound off of them. And I may or may not get it. So the first.
Cam speaking
There we
right
go.
Canadian there.
Nailed it. Now,
very nice, by the way.
Because
normally
this quick
we
kill
don't get that
happened,
in a first shot.
Normally in this game, you would have music here, but because of that quick kill, it strips the music.
Unfortunately.
You now no longer have the best song in the game because I don't know why. It just does the thing, so we're stuck with it. So
Why is it in so many speedruns, the best song in the game is always the one that speedrunners just randomly decide, no, we're going to skip the music for this.
It's a curse.
we still don't know why. That's the problem. So to give a better example of what happened with the robot arms there, so there's a thing in this game called rebound damage, and what that is when you take damage from a target that technically launches you, like the hands would. What that does is it pretty much turns your character into a bullet. The first initial hit will hit you and launch you against the wall, and if you do it precisely at the right time, you will take the hit from the enemy, hit the wall, and come back. And it's when you come back that the game registers you as basically a bullet. So it'll do maximum damage to any target that it hits. And luckily with the arms, they're kind of they're very RNG heavy. Their patterns are never the same. The left hand might come down, the right hand might. It's very confusing. But here's the twins' quick kill behind the scenes.
Also, for many people who have played this game, that door sometimes doesn't let you through at all, which can definitely be a run killer. We've seen it happen many of times. But there is a way around it.
Didn't get it.
We have found rolling into it allows you to get into the door for some reason.
Sucks. No remix today, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
So when is the person who says KO, is that the same person that was also in the Scott Pilgrim movie?
I believe so. I believe they either just took the sound from it because I think the movie came out and then the game came out right after it. Or it was backwards.
I think it was the other way around.
I haven't done my research in a while. So if you
that brings
get
to another question.
What's up?
I know we're playing the complete edition that just came out last year.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a difference between that versus the other version that came out when Scott Pilgrim came out in the movies?
the biggest difference between these two games is the damage variance. The enemies actually die a lot faster in the original edition or the
Might
the
I
OG
interject
version.
for a sec?
Yes.
So just did the research. Apparently, it was 3 days apart from release.
All right, so stage
Wow.
6, the infamous stage 6. Okay, so this stage is entirely made up of manipulation, the goal manipulation.
This is probably the most interesting,
I'm gonna have to restart stage.
the most interesting stage to watch because it is severely boinked. Also, these bullies suck. Oh, they're awful. Sometimes they don't even allow you to go out of bounds.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Oh, you had it. Oh, that was close.
There we go. Okay. It's a half screen out of bounds, so it's a little janky at times. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna be silent for a little bit here, just because this is.
So, as you can tell, there is a lot more going on than normal. So what happens is if you do this, it makes everything spawn in one screen. And the birds are something that you're not supposed to kill because they are your trigger for the next scenes. So what he's trying to do right now is he's trying to get enough kills to get the go, and then he has to break this without killing the birds and take them with him to the next scene.
Where they're technically not supposed to exist. Oh no.
Well, they exist here, but the next part, they're not supposed to be there.
So you'll see them just go into the next scene and die.
It's kind of sad. Oh my god.
Well, if we know anything from the last game, those birds are just trying to find their mother.
That's
Oh no!
That would be run over
Why
right
do you
now
gotta
if
do
I
that
were.
to me?
So what was supposed to happen there was I was supposed to carry those dogs into the next screen and then carry the next and the next and the next, and I killed all 4 of the dogs by accident. So welcome to the original kill.
So once he kills the dogs, he was supposed to knock the zombie down, carry him to the next screen, toss him on the ground, don't kill him, kill everything else, have the go, and then bring him to the next scene and kill him there, and then it would give another go, and then he would be right to Negascott. But unfortunately, things happen.
Yeah, the dogs have probably the jankiest AI in this game because they're just very sporadic in where they walk and kind of move around. So manipulating their movement is already hard enough to begin with, but then you get them stacked up like that, you could miss one, and then you're stuck with one dog that needs to be killed, and you can't do it anymore. So it's the strangest thing, but yeah.
Sean said, "Save the animals."
Can we pet the doggos?
You could. They might not like it, but we can try.
It's so funny because Mist said, "I bet those birds can't even play the trumpet." Oh, you guys are hilarious.
Okay, so Negascott. Oops.
Uh-oh.
Now he's gone. So Negascott has been. He's in any percent in any of the lighter categories or lesser categories. He's actually the hardest boss in this game, in my opinion. He hits like a truck. He punches like crazy. He can take you down. It could be a scary fight, but because Ramona has Fire Punch, she can actually. There we go. Because he has Fire Punch, because she has Fire Punch, she can actually keep the enemy against the wall, which you're actually going to see with Gideon 3 or the last stage here. So the next skip coming up, is going to look really weird, but we discovered this just shortly after I got the world record back in March of 2021. But we found out that you can out of bounds on the elevator, and the elevator of this stage is actually made up of 3 screens. The bottom screen being the glass door where his room is, and the upper part being where his room is, which is really strange. So we discovered that we can do it. It took a little bit of testing out and doing all the stuff. Demons actually helped us to shorten that time that it's required to get down there.
Completely by accident.
So I just need silence for 2 seconds until I get into the fight.
There's a drop that he needs to do.
Oh.
Oh dear.
No, it's good. It's good. It's just bad screening. There we go.
There we go.
There you go. Elevator done. But now
Not sure
we
if-
have the mixture of music. So now you're going to hear Gideon's music plus the elevator. And because the dogs are still alive, the game thinks that he's the dog. So
So we're going to pet Gideon?
pretty much. Oh no. Come on. Why did he give me bad RNG? This is bad.
So normally he goes invincible, and you'll see that Canuck jumps and he kind of blocks. And this manipulates it so he doesn't go into his invincibility stage.
And you just juggle him
normally-
against the wall.
Yeah, you can juggle him. Sometimes it doesn't always work out. You
you
can't
go.
do this with other characters. That's why Ramona is very OP.
There you go. That's the first part of stage 1 or stage 7. This is part 2, where I imagine that every time that I finish a stream when I'm playing Scott Pilgrim, I'll always go and raid other people playing Scott Pilgrim or just people in general. And every time I've raided somebody that's brand new to the game, they're playing co-op or whatever, they found that Gigadeon, which is the next boss, is super hard. And that's where a lot of people will either lose their runs, but we're about to change everyone's opinion on that, hopefully, because there's a specific pixel that you can stand on to where he basically can't hit you, and you can make this fight extraordinarily easy. So, without further ado, Gigadeon.
That wasn't him stuttering, that's his actual name.
Yeah, it's Gigadeon.
Ramona dated this guy?
some of the exclamations on these are pretty funny. So this is phase 1 done, and phase 2.
Why does this remind me of Sephiroth?
Oh,
There you go.
yes.
That's the fight.
Negascott can do this fight a lot faster.
Yes. The difference between, so Negascott has always been the light of everybody's speedrunning in this game because he hits so hard and he has such capabilities. He does hit, I think it's 7 or 8 points harder than Ramona does. I think it's 7. So this is the final out of bounds of the game. It's very weird and very hard, but it's something that I discovered that you can actually skip into the shop. Oh, I went up too soon. You can skip into the shop. There's 2 different skips for this originally. When I first started playing this, you would basically out of bounds straight into his room, which was the OG skip, which I probably should have, mentioned, maybe getting a prediction going to see if you guys wanted to see OG or not. But I discovered that you can actually just go right into the shop, thus making it a little bit easier because it'll just basically take you through the shop, and then you can solo fight Gideon 3 versus having to fight the entire stage's worth of enemies, which does look really fun though.
So I was curious the whole time when you're all collecting coins. Does coins make a difference either just like casually or I think that just answered my question.
With New Game Plus, you have all your stats already upgraded to max, and you pretty much have
There we go.
everything you need. So the coins aren't necessary, but for any percent category, they are extremely necessary. Canuck Connect could probably tell you more about that because I don't run that category.
Yeah, the coins. So basically, a lot of what people don't know is that you actually buy items to gain stats in this game. It's not from leveling up. So the money that you gain in the game is actually meant to. It's actually meant to help purchase the items, which gives you the stats. No.
Normally this fight goes a little better, but
I mean, I've been trying some crazy strats on this fight to spice it up a little bit, and it's never working for me. So
after this, you should show the OG skip just to show people what it was like.
Well, if there's time, definitely. I'd love. It's messy. Oh, I have 3 health left.
Really funny,
I have
though.
no hyper. Can I beat him with nothing? Let's find out.
Or can you get hit one last time?
No, we're gonna do this deathless. Oh no, we're not.
Oh.
We're definitely not.
I spoke too soon.
Too soon.
Oh my goodness. What the heck was that?
Yeah, his you can get this boss pretty much into a corner, but I'm trying to spice up the game a little bit, try to see if there's faster strats. Oh, there you go. That's fine.
And that's done.
But yeah.
Oh, and the stage is a little
Yeah,
that doesn't normally happen.
The glitches in this game they're like, you can't glitch our game as we glitch their game, and they're like, hold on. You're not supposed to do that. That's not supposed to happen. Time is on hitting him, but I have to pull something out.
Also, this is apparently in the CN Tower, so.
And time. Yeah, throw a brick at
And I
him.
heard that you wanted to do a little bit of a glitch showcase as
Looney
well.
and Toonies.
Yeah, if there's time, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and just grab that for us real fast.
Do you see it? Oh yeah, no, it won't take any longer than that. I was going to showcase the Todd Ingram solo kill or early kill, quick kill, early kill. I don't know if we've named it yet, but yeah, there's the Todd Ingram quick kill, and then I'll show the OG skip of the stage 7. There's a multitude of glitches that we've all been doing, but 9 or 10 of them soft lock the game. It's
Real quick though, before Ken gets into that, we have actually been looking for new runners. We would love to have new runners come in and learn the run. It's super simple. It's super easy to learn. It's kind of hard at first, but I promise we'll walk you through it. So please feel free to join the Scott Pilgrim Discord. And yeah, hopefully we'll see new runners and get to hang out with some new people.
I'm actually going to be taking, I think starting next month, I'm going to be shifting one of my stream dates throughout the week to specifically going back into Scott Pilgrim again. So for teaching purposes, learning purposes, anything. Like I've pretty much covered a majority of the categories in this game and have extensive knowledge in all of it. And I love teaching. This game is honestly, it's more than just a beat 'em up to me. To me, it's just, I don't know, I picked this up and I immediately fell in love with the entire... I can't even go to the stage to show it because someone decided they wanted to be on there instead.
Oh, yes. Do you want to tell everyone who that is?
Oh, that's chow. We call it getting chowed when you're in the middle of a run because he can randomly appear on any stage block. And when he does, you have to fight him. And it's 25 seconds down the drain if you do. That's just to start the fight, get into it, and then get out of the fight.
That is
It
Knives'
sucks.
father, by the way.
Yes, Knives Chow. Knives Chow, Mr. Chow, yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to be showing here is Kim actually has one of the longest assists in the game where I think it's her kissing Knives. And with that... when the scene cuts out, what essentially happens is she's still doing the animation when that happens. And one night, myself and another runner by the name of Biolayer were having some fun with it because we discovered that you can actually move during the base battle. And we didn't know that. We also found out that you can kill Todd Ingram on the base battle screen with some really, It's very weird. We still haven't really ironed out the factors of it yet, but we're gonna try because I got it I think a few weeks ago, and this should be the last door.
So in the meantime, I know you said that there was the Discord.
Yes.
Is there any other place anyone else could go to find out more information if they were interested in running?
Yep, speedrun.com. We have all of the information on the Scott Pilgrim, the complete edition page there. They have the Discord that you can join. They have...
oh, I get it!
Very nice.
I'm getting it live!
They have also a multitude of questions that can be answered through there as well.
We can also still hit the base battle. Or no, we can't anymore because he's dead. There you go.
Very nice.
And that's how you quick kill Todd on the screen that you should not quick kill him on.
Do we have time to show the OG skip for stage 7?
We should. I don't remember how to do it, but I'm going to try.
You'd have to not go into the store, right?
What is going on?
That is so strange.
Some of this is still new to me because that kill is actually extremely hard to do, and we haven't. Oh, the music's still playing.
Oh my goodness!
I didn't know that. Yeah, so that was the Todd Ingram quick kill. I was not expecting to get that live. I'm actually kind of excited because I think we may have just discovered that it's possible now.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
we have found so many glitches. This game has been broken so many times that I feel like it's never not going to be broken. We're just going to continue to find certain things that just keep bringing down the times for the runs. Also, for those of you who are nervous about doing out of bounds stuff, there is categories for no out of bounds. So you just beat the game as fast as you can normally.
Yes. There's a multitude of categories that we've actually been making category extensions just to kind of bring some extra fun. Yes, there's quite a few meme categories if anyone's ever interested in jumping in and they don't really want to do the out of bounds or boss rush or any of those modes. I think we have.
For example, there's heck percent, which I don't know if he's in chat, but Big Sausage EJ actually came up with this where you fall into holes. It just can't be the same hole. It has to be, different ones every time, and then you go through
different
the characters. It's a blast.
Speaking of that, is there any other types of shout outs you'd like to give?
Oh yeah, so many. There's so many in the chat right now. So many of them have, pushed Ken to continue running the game because he was, at times, him and Paul Knives have been at each other's throats pretty much for world record.
Nicely. Here's the OG skip, by the way.
Yep, there it is. It's a little bit messy. But we have Wolfblade EJ 89 in the chat and Pogan1, who are both amazing admins for Scott Pilgrim Discord and speedrun.com board. They are amazing people, so welcoming. We have We Just Spider, who helped break down the game so many times and got it to where it was. Oh, there's so many people. I believe Jumpin' Jacks in chat, he just posted a new run. Awesome work,
he actually
found a new glitch.
Yeah, there's apparently a collision detection issue where he actually one-shot Gideon 3 on Supreme Master by just touching him with the sword. We don't know why. It was all new to us, and we're just kind of, new things coming in every day, if that makes sense.
Also, El Guapo, who does most any percent stuff. I don't know why. It's too hard.
And finally, if anyone was interested in following y'all, where would they head off to?
You can follow me on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Canuck. I am on Twitter. I've been trying to post there a lot more lately, which is at 8BitKenny. But that's pretty much all my socials at that point. I guess you could join our Discords too. We all have, myself and Demons both have personal Discords if you want to join us there. Again, we don't specifically keep to just one Discord, like to the Scott Pilgrim. We're in multiple Discords talking about multiple different things, multiple games. So if you don't want to join that, there's those as an option. Jess?
I mean, I Twitch from time to time, or Twitch. I stream from time to time. I'm actually a mom of two girls, so it's kind of difficult for me to stream right now. But if you want, it's twitch.tv/takingitdemons. Real quick shout outs though to Death Daisy, Soapy, Potato J, and Trumos, because they're awesome people. Oh, and Eddie Apollo, of course. Edward Apollo, my apologies. Amazing support team. You guys are amazing, and we love you so much.
Yeah, and my final shout outs would honestly be to the entire community of Scott Pilgrim. I started speedrunning this back in January, and I fell in love, and every single person, Paul Knives included, even though he was the competition, we all just supported each other, and they all welcomed me in, and I don't know, I love this game, and I love the community and everything about it. I also would like to shout out to Midnight Vesper for reaching out to me, or reaching out to all of us to
yes, thank you.
Bring us on to GDQ. You literally made my streaming dream. I've always wanted to have Scott Pilgrim on GDQ, and we finally get it. And I'm still at a loss for words. I'm super grateful, and thank you to everyone in chat and everything. You guys are all awesome. You
yes,
literally
I love you too, Zilla.
You guys have seriously made this shitty so much better.
Bylayer. Oh, Bylayer, hi. He's also a runner. Amazing. He is he runs knives. He is probably the best knives player
in the world.
Yes, in the world, for sure.
Yeah. Well, thank you both so very, very much for showcasing to a nice glitch of Scott Pilgrim and that amazing run. We're going to get things set up for speedruns from the Crypt coming up next. We got some great runs coming there. Now's a great time. Get up, stretch, get some water, use the restroom, get ready for the amazing showcase of some great games coming up next on Speedruns from the Crypt. Stay tuned.